Oh.
Load, thank you. Alright, so last time, the battle continued from where we got cut off, with a very confused Alicia moving further away and placing a large glowing guardian of faith on the field. Paragon took some devastating hits before Rand dragged Lord Barnett out of harm's way and summoned a demon to fight Paragon, which failed to hit him before breaking from Rand's charm. That's funny. Meanwhile, Barnett's other associates split up and are going. Oh, sorry, I can't read my own writing. Split and one went to Paragon and one went to Barnett. Barnett was brought back to consciousness and soon vanished from the field as Paragon began to flee on Ozai via Misty Step spell. Rand proceeded to chase down Paragon in an attempt to stop him and convince her friends that Barnett wasn't such a bad guy. Soon after, a bubble of silence fell over the area around Paragon, Rand, and Alicia. And Alicia, remembering their encounter with Alistair and the bubble of silence, just started walking until she could actually hear again before turning and casting Dispel Magic on Rand, suspecting she was under some sort of control, breaking the charm. Rand screamed silently in anger and frustration before everyone, except for Echo Price, who had just took off, everyone decided to take off. Echo Price far in the lead. And as you all attempted to run, a voice came out of nowhere and suggested you accompany him to Thalion, laying down your arms. And seemingly you all all but Fen failed the saving throw. And once he was certain,
It was great.
And seemingly once he was certain that you were all under the influence of the Mass Suggestion spell, other than Fen and Echo Price, who was way too far ahead, and Lord Barnett reappeared, dropping his greater invisibility. The demon was dispatched with quickly, and you all began to make your way back to Wimborne. About halfway through the next day, Lord Barnett attempted again to keep you all under the control of Mass Suggestion, and all of you passed this time except for Fen and Echo Price. Ironic. You continued on for about a couple more hours until Alicia managed to dispel the charm on Fen, and after some discussion, Rand agreed to accompany Lord Barnett to Thalion as long as everyone else could go, and everyone uncharmed, of course, but Pip started to walk back the direction you had come. Rand pulled Pip off to the side and attempted to convince her to go with her family. And after, from what everyone else could see, a surprising kiss from Rand,
Shut up.
Pip, in a thoroughly convincing reception to the watchful monks, Pip agreed to accompany her family. Though you really wanted Echo Price back and attempted to knock him out to do so, you eventually succeeded, with Barnett finally giving up his source of amusement, for you all begin to travel in the opposite direction. So, as you get to Rand in a second, as everyone else starts to slowly, well, I guess fairly quickly walk back the direction you had come, and you're just walking along, suddenly, Alicia, you find your whole body freezing in place. The rest of you all notice Alicia just stops suddenly, her eyes kind of just staring straight forward, in the same sort of kind of conflicted, lost expression that had been there before, just as if almost like she'd frozen in time, like even her hair stops moving. in the breeze. Alicia, what you see is yourself sort of hovering over a planet. Wait, Atemnity itself. But it's not as you might imagine it from this perspective. It's more primordial and new. You see bits and flashes of light and darkness all over, just existing together. There's a flash, like a flash of light and shadow and darkness, and you suddenly find yourself watching a woman of dark skin, long brown hair, cascading down her back in waves. She's wearing a nearly figure-hugging dress with kind of flared-out sleeves, and a short kind of train in a silky, satiny material. And an almost blinding, but yet at the same time it's a pale yellow. It's really confusing. And as she walks, her hands tracing through the air, plants spring into being, animals kind of crawl out of dens. Everything is coexisting in complete harmony. You even see a small boy go running past her. And you. Oh, hello. Paragon!
Ooh.
I was wondering if you were going to make it.
Holy shit.
Anyway, so basically, what you see so far is just Alicia just stopped dead as you guys are starting to walk back the direction you came. And Alicia, you even see a small boy, kind of brown hair, darker skin, kind of dirty blonde brown hair, go running past her and you, and just smiling and laughing. And she smiles. Alicia, make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're not sure who this child might be.
No.
my.
Do I recognize the woman?
Yeah, there is a sense of familiarity you feel around this woman. Very comforting, you feel like this could be Harmony, or a very strong likelihood, and you kind of smile. And then all of a sudden there's another flash, and you're watching as a figure in a kind of dark cloak walks through a different forest. The hood is down, and you see a man with kind of wavy brown hair, chin length, pearl white skin, gray eyes, and a kind of small smirk walks through in a similar manner to the woman, only in a different location. As he traces his fingers through the air, plants also spring forth, animals crawl from their dens. But these creatures and flora are interacting in a completely chaotic way, like just overgrown and a little more aggression, that sort of thing. Each doing their own thing, regardless of it clashes with what its neighbor is doing. It's just pure chaos, pure necessary chaos. The perfect yin to the harmonious yang you witness elsewhere, or is verse 1 or 2, I can never remember. Then there's another flash, and you're standing in a grassy field, plain and barren, but also not. And there's places surrounding you is a swirl of colored lights. They're kind of like, almost looks like a fire, but it's just chaotic, and there's like yellows and purples and blacks and every color you can think of. Battle rages on. There's people of all races and some sort of beings fighting. A voice comes to you, soft, comforting, but different than the voice you've heard before. Alicia, I know you do not know me, nor do you specifically follow me. However, even I can sense your inner turmoil. You're feeling lost, child. You do not know which way to turn. These things I have shown you, these images, these are the truth of it all. These are the beginning. These are history. They show the balance of the world before the clash. They show the way the world needs to be. They show the world needs both harmony and chaos. And Alicia, the world needs its paragons for both as much as its paragons for balance and neutrality. This is something the beings who created me cannot see. You witness here my birth, my creation. Both opposing forces, oblivious to the other's necessity. But you, Alicia, you and your friends are a shining example of the balance required of the world. Among you exist paragons of harmony. You feel more than see and nod in your direction. You have paragons of chaos, and kind of an image of Ran and Equiprice come to your mind. And you have those devoted to neutrality, to balance, as well as those still seeking. Flashes of the faces of the rest of your friends kind of pop up here and there. Such a balanced group of mortals, all traveling together, has never existed in such in such a way. Harmony and chaos before. Your group is doing exactly as it needs to be doing. The world is in trouble. Not everything is as it appears to be, and not everything is well. The world needs its champions, Alicia, and you and your group of friends are on the right track, the right path. Watch for the signs. They will point you in the direction you need to go. Trust each other, learn from each other, learn where mistakes have been made and correct them as any mortal should, any being should. Be the beacon, the paragon of harmony and light that you are. For you are a beacon, and a powerful one at that. Stay true to your heart. Take care of those you care for, and believe in yourself. And there's another flash, and you see Fen, Ran, Pip, and Paragon kind of floating alongside you over the world, over Atemnity. Each of you appear to be glowing in some way. Well, purplish, reddish, kind of chaotic aura surrounds Ran. A soft yellow light seems to surround you. Pip seems to emanate all the colors, and the rest have their own blends and mixtures. The voice speaks once more. Be the light to the darkness. Be the light to the darkness. And then your vision fades, and you kind of come back, breathing heavily. And as you're
Just sweat pouring from her forehead just instantly.
Yeah, so what, I'm going to say, make a quick history check for me, Alicia.
Okay.
You don't really recognize the battle you saw.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Or what would the rest of you like to do that are with her?
You good?
I got a question, Kay, real quick.
What's that?
Did this just happen like 5 minutes ago from like walking away from Lord Barnett? Or has this been a little longer?
It's literally like, as you started to walk away, and everyone was joining you, this happened, and to everyone else, it was like 5 minutes. To you, it was like a snap, a split second. It didn't take much time at all.
Okay, so we didn't really make much distance away from Lord Barnett yet, eh?
I'd say no, not much. Like,
Okay.
they're just starting to turn and head in the other direction. I'll actually say, Pip from here can probably see. Well, actually, no. Everyone make perception checks. So, Pip, your perception bonus is +8 for Pip.
I'm assuming I'm still out for a while here.
You're unconscious.
Yep.
now.
That's fine. That's what I figured.
Oh, that was
Why am I
first.
rolling
Am I unconscious or what?
I
No,
got a
you're still up,
natural one.
Paragon. And that was persuasion, at least.
Good God!
Oh shit! Okay,
Perception.
yeah.
24.
Yeah, you're right.
Holy shit. Okay, I'll say, yeah. Oh, that's Paragon, sorry. Paragon, Pip,
Wow, how did I roll the fucking natural 20?
Alicia,
Always.
Oh, Alicia, you kind of got to squint, and Fen too, but Pip and Paragon, you can both see as Ran, as your friends are walking away, the Lord Barnett's cronies are tying your hands together behind your back. I'll just jump over to Ran really quickly.
Little bitch.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, that's all she says, just little bitch.
Well, we can't have you running off, and we can protect you.
Oh, you're gonna need protection from me, motherfucker. Promise you that.
I'm sure. Anything else you want to do? Or as you start walking? And you guys do watch them start to move.
I can't really do anything, so no.
Okay, so after that, so like I said, just immediately sweat started to pool down Alicia's face. Her teeth just grind into each other, and this swirl of emotions are just tormenting her head as she comes back to reality. And she kind of glances around almost in a panic, almost seeming like she was lost and unsure where she even is at the moment. But she looks to Fen, and then turns around to look back at Ran, and then back to the family that she's with and Pep. And is Paragon's with them, right?
Yeah, everyone is together right now except for Ran.
Okay.
And they're starting to walk away.
And she
probably could be right next to her, I'm sure. If you want to be.
Ben will just kind of put a hand on Alicia's shoulder, seeing her in the panic, and just move her forward a little bit. Like, we gotta move. Like, I see something's wrong here, but let's move.
And there's just a slow nod from her, and she almost like her upper body goes to follow Fen's gesture to move forward, but her feet starts dragging across the dirt, and it's literally leaving a trail of dirt.
Paragon also stops dead in his tracks.
Alright. So Paragon just stopped dead as you guys are trying to guide Alicia forward. And who's carrying Echo Price right now?
I think that's Paragon.
Alright, so you're kind of stopped dead holding Echo Price in your arms there, Paragon.
Crap. I can't even revive him, because if I do, he's just gonna go berserk.
Well, no, he'll be confused about why you're walking away, basically.
Slowly,
He's not dominant,
so
he's charmed.
Starts to actually pick her feet back up. But this time, she actually starts walking a little faster than Fen is even urging her to, and she raises her arms out to kind of like usher the family to start hurrying down the road, and she's like clutching the shield of Equiprice, or not Equiprice, Equipose, that she has with her, and she just utters under her breath, "We need to move quickly."
Alright. You guys just... Paragon stopped. I'd say all of you would notice that he is not walking with you now.
Paragon, please.
He kind of just clenches his fists and looks down and says that he refuses to leave Ran behind, basically.
We aren't leaving Ran totally. We need to be ready, but we will get Ran. But we have to get Pip's family out of here.
What if we entrust that to someone?
We have no time. We have to go.
We can split up.
I need you. And she's just like shaking, but she's still walking too. She's slowed down enough so that she can still talk to him, but she's making an effort to still be taking steps away with the family.
Pip says, "Please, Paragon," and is also crying. Just dictating for the chat.
Yeah, makes sense.
And Alicia will give like a heavy nod towards Pip. It's what we all agreed.
I put Equiprice on the back of Ozai and let Ozai follow them, but I do not move from the position I was at.
Alright. Poor Echo Price.
He's good.
I had it coming.
As they're making more distance, Alicia like turns around and she's walking backwards at this point, and she shoots like a heavy glare at Paragon. I need you, Paragon. I need your guidance. Get your fucking ass with us.
Oh shit, she's cursed. For the first time Alicia's ever cursed.
Yep. We're not abandoning Ran yet. But we are going to be smart about this.
Yet?
Wordy.
Yeah, you're not their name.
Fuck you, Nat.
Alright, so...
Leaving you with part 2 of the plan.
Alright, what do you guys do?
Paragon's face kind of goes dark as he clenches his fist further and kind of buffs up, taking a deep breath before saying he can't leave them behind. Ran behind.
Alicia won't even reply at this point. She'll just turn fully back around, and she'll put her arms around Pip and Finn as well, and urges everyone to keep walking.
Pip says, "Paragon, I can't lose both of you in one day."
I will say at this point, I'm just going to jump quickly. Ran, you do see Lord Barnett kind of mumbling to himself under his breath. He's casting some sort of spell.
What the fuck is he casting?
Roll an intelligence check.
I don't know. Okay. Normal roll.
I'll say because you have something that can cast it, the way he's mumbling it might be something like a sending spell.
Okay, so he's just. Can I listen in on whatever he's saying?
I'll say all you really roll a perception check.
Okay. I have a +1 to this roll, so this is not gonna go well unless I roll very, very high. And oh my god, I did! I rolled a 19!
Okay, I'll say he is mumbling pretty good, and he's only a few words are actually coming out, because, most of sending is pretty much telepathic, but, speaking out loud happens. You catch stuff like, I have her on bringing to you only her. That's all you catch. He mumbled and said most of it telepathically.
Okay. Oh, that was meant to be in Rand's private chat. My bad.
And we'll jump back. So Paragon's still standing there very stubbornly. Everyone else is kind of moving forward.
Yeah.
You doing anything else, Paragon?
Um,
And there's
Paragon will turn. Can I still see Ran in the distance?
roll a perception check. They're starting to get further away. I'll say you can just barely make out their shapes in the distance. They're probably good.
Hold on. Wait. That's a false roll.
Okay.
I forgot the D in D20.
Oh. Well, it
Yeah,
rolled.
so it's 19.
Oh, either way, I'll say you can just. They're getting pretty far away. You can just barely make out the shapes. Because they're going.
I'm gonna start.
Kind of silhouetted. Sorry.
I'm gonna start trailing them. Using there's trees around, right?
Not very many. There's like mostly bushes.
Then I'm gonna stay far enough away where I can just barely see them.
Okay. So Paragon's trying to walk back the direction Rand went.
Alicia won't even pay any mind to it.
Okay.
I mean, she does. She's very aware that Paragon's not with them, but she sticks to what she said.
Okay, we'll jump back over to Ran, and as you're walking, Ran, after hearing this part of this message, because you still have your stone on your finger, you feel it kind of grow warm and kind of hum a little bit, or vibrate, I guess, and you hear a voice, a very familiar voice, come through, saying, "Ran, I'm gonna give you this last chance. Come to me. Bring your friends. You're gonna need them. Come home, and I promise you, Barnett will be ruined."
Guarantee it, and I might consider it. She says telepathically, if she can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it works.
Technically, I'd say sending can, so you can either. It's a character choice if you're actually mumbling it or not. So.
Yeah, I don't want Barnett to know that I'm messaging.
Yeah.
That I'm messaging the controller.
So let's say you kind of rub the ring slightly in your hands behind your back, and she says, "You know, I have my ways, and when I make a promise, I keep it. And there are more important things at stake than that man's petty ambitions."
Says the crime lord who lies for a living.
She responds back to, "I don't so much lie as hide things, and things have been, if I'm completely honest, totally messed up. I need things to change. I don't like the way things are going. The way things I'm being made to do. It's not right. But agree to come willingly with that man and convince your friends to do the same for the sake of the task that I have for you. And I promise," and you can hear the stress on the word, "will be ruined by the time he gets back to his cushy lifestyle."
As long as I get to put him in front of Pip so that she can slit his throat.
You hear kind of a chuckle come through and says, "That's an interesting method. I was going to have some of my operatives take care of his lifestyle, way of life first, but we could combine.
Oh no, do that.
Oh, she
Do
wasn't.
that, definitely. Definitely ruin him completely.
She wasn't
But
finished talking.
oh, I'm sorry.
She says, but I can see the merits of combining the two once he's run out of town, so to speak. I think we might be able to make that happen. Assuming your friend wants to do that, of course. And then she's done.
I'll get back to you on that, considering they're like a mile away right now. Way off in the distance. I can't even see them. They're gone.
He messages back saying, well, that's problematic now, isn't it? I think you might have to solve that problem. You're resourceful.
Solve it yourself. You have sending.
No, she doesn't. Well, I'll say she has stones. I'll say you know that she's not much of a spellcaster, she uses items. We'll say you know
you
that
have
much.
no ways.
Anyway.
Unless you wanna tell Lord Fucknuts to send them a message.
I've used up my current, although he's traveling with agents of mine, is he not?
Yeah, like 2 monks and a big guy with a living shadow thing. What is he, by the way? That's really cool.
Let's just say he's a special kind of fighter. It's
God, you are so fucking vague.
of course.
Makes me want to punch you in the face over and over again until you say one truthful, not vague thing. So annoying.
So she says, I'll get back to you. We'll jump back over to everyone else as you're walking away.
Little motherfuckers.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? And we'll say, Paragon, you're just following in a distance.
Trying to keep her emotions tempered. Alicia will look to Pip and Ben. Who can we trust to take care of your family?
I don't think Pip knows anyone like that.
We'll figure something out. We'll get to the closest town, and we'll figure it out first thing. I don't know yet. With that little bit of at least slight plan, is Alicia able to cast Sending at 4th level?
Yeah,
That's her last spell slot.
you can cast them. You can upcast it, yes.
Okay, she's gonna cast Sending to Ran.
Okay. What are you saying?
Okay.
Oh, 25 words.
Yeah,
25
exactly.
words.
Yeah.
I have my hands up.
She says, "Be safe. We love you. You'll be helped. Embrace who you are. Be more chaotic than thy lord and enemy. Thank you for doing right."
And you can.
That's 25.
It's so
I'm
hard
gonna
to
move
track.
and figure this out. Give me a sec.
And then while she waits for a reply, she continues to usher everyone forward.
And we'll kind of wipe out her eyes, but try not to be like crying.
While we're waiting for Rand's reply, I will say something you know, Pip, is that Aberuthi sits on what is known as the Plains of Dreidel, and that is what must be crossed in order to get to the capital. I need you to roll a history check for me. Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot to tell you what your number is. Your number is. Oh yeah, it is a +1. I'll say you know that it's a very strange place. You don't know much more, but you do know it's stranger than most places. Let me know when you have your reply there, Nate. Or Ran.
Kara, how far away is Ran and the group?
I'll say that probably a good 200. Oh, we'll say 100, 125 feet. We'll say.
Okay. About what time of day is it?
It would be. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly.
Okay.
So it was about noon when the first mass suggestion spell faded, and you guys walked for about 2 hours before dispelling it on Fan. Okay, so Pip is asking if anyone knows anything about the Plains of Dreidel. So I want everyone who thinks they might know or wants to roll a history check. Jesus.
Nope.
Hey!
Nice!
Oh shit!
The
I
plains
might
of
have paid
Dreidel?
attention in geography.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What are the plains of Dreidel?
You're not there.
I know. I just want to know where
Ran
it
off.
is.
I'll have to find
You
out.
get a response.
I will say, Fan, you've heard, you remember from your magical theory course, you've heard about a bunch of rumors and read about it pretty extensively, and you know that. Alright. Fan, you know that on the plains of Dreidel, you've heard whispers that magic behaves very strangely there. And you kind of privately have thanked yourself that you don't really mess with magic very much. But you know magic does behave strangely there. And so Rand says that to you. You get that back, Alicia. Fucking Kale, stop with the Simmer Beacher, get Pip's family to Aberuthi, and meet me via portaling Marlowe. I have a plan, don't you worry.
Sorry, I could only fit that into 25 words and still insult you.
Oh.
The insult was very important.
Yeah.
It is part of my character.
It is. Anyway, so that's the
She
response
did
you
kind of
get back.
ask for it.
Yeah.
Be yourself, I guess.
Yeah. So, Fan, that's what you know, and that's the response you get, Alicia.
Okay. She doesn't say any of that out loud,
Okay.
but she does absorb it.
When Pip asks about the plains of Dreidel, I'll be like, oh yeah, isn't that the place where magic acts like super weird? I kind of paid attention, like, because it seemed pretty cool, but also I don't do magic, but I know magic acts weird there. again, care, do I know?
I'll say with a 24, you know that it for the most part can function normally, but there's random chance that it either won't work or just works not quite the way you hope. Is what you know.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does weird shit. Yeah, weird shit. It's been a really weird day. Is it possible for us to wait a day and follow behind to go to Wimborne? And portal there, sneak into the city and get to the portaling house? It's a long way to Abrathi.
Really, anything is a good answer right about now.
There's so much that's happened.
You do know that other than Abrathi, Wimborne is the closest from where you are. So, would you guys like to turn around and trail, or keep going?
We might want to stop for an hour or two. And just wait, get some distance between us and them. Get our heads back on straight. Make sure your family's okay. And then trail.
So you guys are gonna stop for about an hour?
Yep. Yep. If requested, Alicia will stop.
Besides, I think Echo Prize needs some healing. Or at least a good slap awake.
Do we want to wake him? I don't know if the spell is subsided yet.
Alicia, roll a... I'll say wisdom check.
Okay. Wow, it's a very slow die.
Spinning around a bit, is it?
Just being very laggy for some. My internet's being a bit wonky at the moment. I don't know why it didn't translate it to roll 20. It said 18. Do you want me to try rolling again?
Try, but we might take that anyway, just to see this.
Yeah, I'll try it again. Don't know why it's not doing it now.
There we go. Well, that's even better. 19.
Oh.
So I'll say, with the 19, I'll say you know that when someone's charmed, sometimes charming them yourself can at least put them in your favor more than the other person's. Kind of override it if you haven't prepared.
Oh, okay.
You would have to be awake, of course.
Yeah, and she is super spent on spell slots at the moment, so it's not looking like something that's gonna happen. No.
Alright.
He'll be fine. We'll just take him with us. Once he's ready to wake up on his own. He's not dying.
Yeah, you stabilize. Jake, I'll say that while you're unconscious on the back of a horse, you can take this as a short rest to roll hit dice if you want.
Sounds good.
As you're waiting or walking.
Is there... No, I mean, that's quite generous. I was going to ask if there could be, like, if that could be a long rest.
No, that'd be a short rest. Because I think
Okay,
you guys
no
said
problem.
you guys were going to wait for an hour, so you guys can take a short rest too if you'd like.
Okay, and is that straight, or is that with or without advantage?
For hit dice, you would just go to your short rest button.
And just hit roll hit dice.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, but it's
Uh,
not at advantage or
No,
disadvantage.
It just rolls what hit
Okay.
dice you have. Just remember to keep track of them, and then hit
Okay.
short rest.
Sounds good. If
So you
I've
guys-
done that right.
So you guys can all roll hit dice if you'd like.
Okay.
And while they're doing that, Ran,
Woo, 8 damage.
you guys continue to walk on for several more hours. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Nope. I'm just gonna walk and keep silent
All
for
right.
once in my life.
All right. So I'll just.
When the Barnett group starts setting up for camp, I want to duck behind a tree,
All right.
wait for it.
Okay.
Wait, are you guys following them?
I
Just
am.
Paragon.
I'm a couple miles ahead of the group, I think.
Yeah. By now, I will say like Paragon's about 125 feet back from Ran, and let's say because the other group's turning around, but they're waiting an hour. I'll put them at like
Maybe even 2.
yeah. We'll say the other group's at least.
We're taking a mental health break.
Yeah. We'll say the rest of the group's about, we'll say, 300 feet back behind Paragon.
Wait, you guys went with them?
300 feet?
They're doing their own thing. But
Wait, Kara, did you say 300 feet?
yeah, we'll say you guys are about 300. You guys are 300 feet behind Paragon. So you're like.
Who is 125 feet away
Okay.
from
Yeah,
Ram.
that just felt really close, so that's why I was like, what?
Well,
Yeah,
That is actually
because we did walk for a while.
that's hard. Maybe like.
Because I imagine that we'd be far enough behind that we would not be able to see them at all.
Yeah.
We'll
We just
say-
waved.
Yeah, you guys are like
Probably-
3 foot away.
Okay, well, behind Paragon, then you're, we'll say 400 feet behind Paragon, then. Math.
That's actually a pretty fair distance considering that's like
Yeah.
4 football fields.
Yeah.
Like a
I'm
long
also-
distance.
I'm also bad at like measuring distances by feet, so sometimes I think of things by just time.
Yeah.
You said like,
We're an hour
away.
behind them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little more because we're a bigger
Oh.
group.
Well,
2.5 specifically. 2.5 football fields.
well, we'll say you're an hour behind Paragon, but yeah.
Okay.
So once everyone's finished rolling hit dice, we'll say because Echo Price rolled some, he starts to come to consciousness. Echo Price.
Ugh. Ugh.
Alicia will like turn, seeing Echo Price starting to stir, and she'll he's still on Ozai, eh?
Yeah, he's still kind of draped over the back. So you're draped over the back of Ozai right now.
Okay.
Echo Price.
Ugh. What happened?
Then Pip, pull him down, and she'll like rush. She'll hop up and rush over to like tug Echo Price down onto the ground and like sit on him, if possible.
I'm gonna say, are you resisting or are you kind of groggy there, Echo Price? You're probably a little groggy.
Ugh. 5 more minutes. Ugh. I don't want to go to school today.
He's a little groggy, so I think you can easily kind of pull him down off the horse and sit on him, I
Okay.
guess, if you like.
Okay, and she'll just like pat his cheek, his bird feathered cheek, a couple times and stare into his eyes, keeping pretty close distance. Where are you okay?
Ugh.
What are you thinking about?
What happened?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know.
You are still charmed, but yeah. This makes sense. Never mind.
Who-
Ignore me.
Who are you?
You know your friends.
Okay. Alright.
I will say, you know your friends.
recognize me, right?
The last thing you saw, I'd say, is a bolt flying toward you before you lost consciousness.
Ugh. That bolt. Ugh. Feels like I've been out all night. Ugh.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Echo Price. We're just heading home,
Oh yeah,
or
let's
whatever
go.
we can call home for a short bit.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, Echo Price is playing with an accent now. This is approved.
Yeah, Pip, you weren't here for the discussion on Friday.
Yeah, this is important.
Oh. Last thing I saw was a boat, and now I'm here. I have so many questions.
And you're fine. You are fine.
I feel kind of, I feel kind of woozy, but
You
well,
sound kind of
let's-
woozy.
yeah, I feel woozy. A nice hearty breakfast will some nice hearty food will will sort it all out.
Yes, you'll be all right. And she'll cast Cure Wounds on him at just first level.
Alright,
Oh,
roll that.
oh, that feels good.
You heal 12 hit points.
Oh, that feels lovely. Feels lovely.
Good, good.
Thank
Did we-
you.
Stick
All right.
close to us.
Alright, so you guys start walking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we'll say, for the sake of brevity, everyone kind of starts walking on, and eventually starts to get dark. But like, it's just starting to get later in the evening. Paragon, you do notice them starting to set up camp, or the groups, the shapes of them seem to stop, and you notice them kind of setting up camp. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
So the rest of you setting up camp too as it starts to get dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I was muted and I didn't realize. Can I? I'm gonna hide behind a tree, but I want to take note of where Barnett is, what they do with Ran, and who's keeping watch.
Okay, I'm gonna say to get close enough to see that, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
With armor.
And this is where the plan dies. Immediately.
Possibly only Paragon.
Yep, there it is. Oh, disadvantage though. You have to roll again.
6.
Yep, so it's a 6.
6.
So, as you're trying to
Jesus.
kind of move, see a tree and a bush that are kind of sort of close enough to be able to see what's going on, but hopefully a little farther back. You see Barnett kind of poke his head up and say, "Who's there?"
Can I try to make a sound of an animal that is native to these woods?
I don't think there are woods nearby, are there?
It's
We're
a
in grassland.
It's a grassland. So, roll a
Bluebird.
performance check at disadvantage because you don't know the grasslands here very well.
Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Paragon
what's
makes the
that
sound of a tree.
Performance is a +4.
Literally, even Ran sees you. You rolled so bad.
Yeah, I'd say Ran. Yeah, you definitely notice the familiar and hear the familiar clanking of armor.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
If she could face palm, she would.
So you make what you think sounds like maybe a wolf howling or something, but your voice kind of cracks.
Wolves crack.
Cause what's your passive insight, Ran?
sake.
Yeah, Ran, you can tell that's not a wolf. So
Okay.
Fucking.
Is there a tree nearby? Like within 30
okay,
feet?
Pip. Probably yeah. We'll say there is. We'll say
Can I?
you can move behind it if you want.
Yeah, I want to hide.
All right.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, roll a stealth check at disadvantage again.
15.
Okay, you hear a kind of chuckle in the distance and like, I see you behind the tree. Are you gonna come out? And at this point, Rand, you're kind of sitting on the ground. They've kind of moved your hands in front of you, but your hands are still tied together, and they're in the process of tying your feet together.
They're also tying my feet together. Noted. Duly noted.
Fuck.
Cool.
How far are
Cool,
they
cool.
in front of me?
I'll say probably good to get close enough to see anything. I'll say you had to get within like 50 feet to see
Ooh,
anything.
you're getting kinky.
They're 50 feet from me. In that case, I stay behind the tree.
All right. You just hear a chuckle from Barnett. And like, all right, whatever. And
There's no way he saw my face. He could probably only see my armor.
no, probably, but he knows
That's
some. He knows some.
enough.
Put it this way, you can tell he knows someone's there. He doesn't know who, but he knows someone's there.
Only one person could be
The,
this.
the chink of armor. There's only one of us that wear armor.
Okay, Rand, is there anything you want to do for the evening?
I'm looking in my spells and I realize that none of them are messaging because I don't have the message cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking hell, you idiot. She can't target him with her ring, can she?
No, it has to be.
No.
Someone
Right, it
who
has to be another
armor.
ring. It has to be
Yeah.
another ring.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did we take a short rest during this time?
I'd say you. Well,
You can take a short rest while traveling, so probably.
only if you're like riding a horse, not doing anything. If you're walking, that's not really a short rest.
I meant like before this point when
I'm gonna
we
say
stopped to make camp.
he was trying to get back as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna say you guys just now did. So you can start the process of a short rest now.
This counts as a short rest right now?
Yeah.
Do I have my spells back?
We'll take a brevity. We'll jump over to the other group for a second. Is there anything you guys want to discuss while that short rest is happening?
There is something I would like to do.
What would you like to do?
As we're set up for camp and everything, and Pip's like hugging her brothers and sisters and everything, I'm gonna try and distract the children by teaching them how to punch things.
All right.
That's a good lesson.
I'll say you. What you?
And letting them punch me.
Hey.
I'll say.
Or try to.
Roll a. No, I'll just let that happen. I'll say you usually like they're kind of hesitant at first, and they just start kind of like punching you in the hand as you hold your palm out, and
Awareness?
Fen is letting the children train
Monk
them how to
lessons
punch.
with Fen.
Yeah, monk lessons with Fen.
Trying to keep the kids from being too traumatized.
That's great monk shit.
Okay, I will say jump back over and we'll say you get your short rest in there, Ren.
Cool,
So
cool.
it's probably about, by now,
You wait, lads, will be okay.
No, I'm okay.
I'll say it's
So,
probably like, by the time you stop, probably 7 o'clock at night now.
Did any of them go to bed, or are they all just...
They're kind of
Standing around.
sitting around a fire right now, just off the road.
Cool. And where's Ran?
I would say she's kind of probably sitting next to a rock.
Are they, like, eyeing up Ran, or is Ran, like, in a tent, or, like, is she, like...
No, just kind of. There's one tent, but it looks like might be just for Barnett.
What a dick.
You got looks like the knight is just kind of sitting there staring, kind of arms
Anyone
folded across his
specifically
chest.
watching?
Pardon?
Anyone specifically watching Ran?
Probably the knight, but he looks like he might be kind of looking into the fire too. Looks like one of the monks appears to be kind of doing, like, you've seen Fen and Alicia go into a trance. One of them's doing that. The other one's kind of also kind of watching you, but
Glacial
So,
will.
Are they...
I'll Because I was gonna say Alicia will want to do something before the long rest. That's
Okay. We'll do that in a second. So, Rand, is there anything you want to do?
How far away are we from the city at this point?
I'd say, well, you walked. It's 7 p.m. now, so it's like. You walked about 7 hours, we'll say, so you're probably about. What did I say? You were 2.5 days from. Yeah, you're 2.5 days at the halfway point. So you're probably about 2 days out. We'll say you got,
2 days out.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
Are they watching Ran? Like, are they in the direction of Ran? Say if something like went towards Ran, would they notice?
Yeah. Like, there's at least the one monk and the night guy that are watching her.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for them to go to bed, or at least a few of them, one or two.
She would actually like to do something as well, if possible.
Alright, what would you like to do, Rand?
She's just gonna look to whoever is watching her and just say, "Aren't you guys like supposed to do like a perimeter check or something?" Like there was literally something out there like not an hour ago, and you guys did jack shit. I'm just saying, like you're pretty bad at your jobs if you're being paid to do this, and you're just like not gonna do a perimeter sweep.
That's when you hear
Amateur.
Barnett kind of pipe up as he kind of sticks his head out the tent. Oh, I think I know. I don't know specific. I know who it probably is. I'm not worried.
Aren't
Yeah.
you worried that they might, I don't know, sneak into the camp and kill someone? Like they could be a bandit. They could be a group of like a scout. I'm just saying.
I saw the armor. I know which of your friends wears armor. I'm not worried.
I mean, that
What?
friend one
No,
shot.
Aberuthy. If they didn't go to Aberuthy, that'd be really bad. She yells out into the distance.
You definitely hear that, Paragon.
Yep. Don't care.
I think I figured.
I'm just saying, like, where there's one, there's about 7 more. So, might be a good idea to do that perimeter sweep, guys. Not you, Barnett. You just stay there looking pretty.
I'm sure perhaps your friends changed their minds and decided to come with.
Then shouldn't you, like, send someone to go and check? Like a reasonable moron?
I promised that they could. I promised you that they could go as they wish and do what they want. If they want to come with, they will come to me.
You're a pussy.
So, is there anything else you want to do, Rand?
Nope. But she is going to eventually, if the hours go by and the fire dies down, she will pretend to go to sleep. But she will not actually go to sleep.
Alright. Okay, we'll jump over a quick. Alicia, what did you want to do? As you guys are kind of setting up your own camp?
Once they're all set up and watching Fen get beaten up by children, Alicia will sit down and begin praying to Harmony, trying to reach her.
Alright, what are you saying?
Mostly she just kind of over and over begs for guidance and conversation.
Okay, say after about, we'll say, 10 minutes of nothing, you do hear that's not Harmony's voice, but that same voice from the vision you had say, I think that she's busy. What can I help you with, Alicia?
Are you equipoise?
You could say that.
But I shouldn't?
I'm many things, technically speaking.
May I know your name?
You can call me Equipoise. I've got my many names. Made too complicated to say, really.
Okay. You're the one who showed me the vision, correct?
It's correct.
I am very confused, and I guess I'm curious as to what sort of answer you might have to a question I have. In the vision, you showed me the world that Harmony tried to bring, and also the world that Chaos brought. And in that world, there was creatures, a wild amount of them, that just agitated and consumed each other. And I'm just curious in that if I'm to understand it's a necessary balance, and if Ran is sort of the ideal idol of chaos, I'm very confused in that would it be disrespecting chaos to not let Ran be consumed by chaos?
It's a tricky question. I wouldn't say disrespecting, but destiny and fate have a way of happening anyway. And if that's what your friend's destiny is, and if that's who she is, it's probably going to happen. But you need to remember the other side of the coin and who you are as well. Be that balance to that chaos.
I shouldn't be worrying about who she is, but I should be trying to, I suppose, protect her no matter what, is what you're saying.
It seems to be that's in your nature anyway, is it not? To protect your friends.
I would think so, but it's very difficult to think about when it means putting others at risk that never asked for it.
That is a tricky problem, yes, but that's the nature of life, really.
I see.
And you know much about life.
I don't really feel like I do,
I think
but I'm very quickly being forced to learn it, I suppose.
I think you know more than you think you do. You what's the word? You don't you think you know less than what you do, I think, Alicia.
Okay. You wouldn't be able to enlighten me in what I do know, would you?
What do you feel when you're around your friends?
I feel frustration and excitement and love and hatred at times.
You feel
Most
life.
of the I suppose you could say that.
Those are all parts of life.
They're not all parts of life that I like to live through, I suppose. This is all very new to me, but
And as you do know, life is never going to be 100% easy. Life's well, plenty of challenges and curveballs. So everything, all of those aspects are part of life. And your job is to just help bring out the peaceful and harmonious side of it. Try and, well, not squashing another sense of self, help them feel that. Feel what you know.
It's a difficult balance, for sure.
It sure is.
I have one last question.
Ask?
Everyone, all of my friends, my new friends that I've acquired, it's become quite clear where their positions are and what their stakes are, except Ben's. What? Why should she be giving her life to this?
I think your friend, she's still on her journey. She's still searching, but that's for her to figure out what she wants to do in the cosmic balance of life.
I suppose I couldn't have expected anything less cryptic.
I can't give you all the answers, can I?
No. That was more than I could have hoped for, I suppose. Thank you.
Sleep well. Or meditate well, I should say.
Thank
and
you.
then the voice is gone.
And she'll meditate into a long rest.
So I'll say, anyone else in this group want to do anything? Or are you just sleeping, trancing, etc.?
Well, I'm waiting for at least one or two people to go to sleep because I'm doing something tonight.
Yep.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
We'll work with the main group, part of the group first. So Pip. Okay. How are you trying to reach out? Are you saying anything? What are you thinking? Pip. I mean. We'll say it's not long after Alicia goes to starts her trance, that it's kind of soft voice comes to your mind, Pip, that says, Pip, is it? Pip, is it? That's right? The one that changes. The champion, I believe. What would you ask of me? What kind of guidance do you seek? I believe you know where to go to seek answers. Choo, choo, choo. I think you have a. Seems to me, I think you have a plan for your family. But the best advice I can give you right now is discover more about this item you found, what it means, discover the history. And I think you know where to go for that, correct? I feel that will give you many more answers. But I would say take heart, and I'm sure your friends will be alright. And then the voice kind of fades away. Alright, so let's say after a little while you kind of pack everything back up, and as you guys all settle down to trance or sleep, we'll jump over, and it's about
But,
4
by the
hour.
way, how
Hmm?
sorry, how far are they from where I am?
About 50 feet.
If that's the case, I'm gonna have Ozai come over.
Well, no, sorry. Paragon, Oli, and the group,
Yeah.
them are like, what I say, 400 feet behind you. You can't even see
Okay.
them.
Never
Sorry,
mind.
I thought you meant Burnett
We're
and them.
away.
You guys are, as far as you know, they're still heading towards Aberuthi.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so
Still hard, just in a different way.
about 4 hours pass, Ran and Paragon, and one of the monks that seem to be trancing wakes up. Kind of
Oh
gives it.
wait, if he was trancing, I want to do something before the 4 hours go up.
Okay, so there's two people watching. Barnett's kind of. We'll say Barnett's sleeping.
Okay. So and Barnett's in the tent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's one monk trancing,
Yes.
and the other monk and the Echo Knight are awake.
Yep.
How far are they from Ran?
Like 10 feet.
Oh no, don't do it. Sorry,
How
I'm
how
muted.
tight is Rand's ropes?
You can't tell from here.
Okay. In that case, the sword is. I'm gonna quickly pray to Equipoise right now, just asking her to watch over the fight as I
Don't
go to save Ran, and I ignite my sword and I start walking into the camp.
Okay.
idiot. Now I have to save you instead of doing my own frickin' plan to escape you. God damn, no
I don't walk in like I'm going to attack them. I just walk in with like as if the sword is giving me light.
Holding it up like a torch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta set up a map.
Why?
Because it's Paragon.
Paragon, why do you Paragon?
Right.
There's literally no option.
There was several more Okay.
I mean, when you take in consideration the character bonds and flaws, no, there isn't.
There's several other options. You just chose to ignore them.
Alright.
Burn the Paragon be gone. Oh, it's great.
All those monks just got their key points back too on a short rest.
Yeah.
You're fucked, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Rand gets a chance to run and leave your dumbass behind, she fully
I
will.
hope she does.
Alright, I'm gonna say with your movement you get up to about there.
Oh
And
dear
so
Christ.
this one right here is the one that's trancing. So they're semi-conscious.
Which one's trancing?
This one.
This one? Cool.
Okay, I'm going to say, and Randy, you said you were just gonna pretend to be asleep, correct? So say you're still.
Yeah, I don't have a thing for prone because I'm technically prone because
I'll
I'm
work on
pretending
it.
to sleep.
Where is it? There it is.
Prone
Because-
and restrained.
Oh yeah, that's
What
right.
combo?
You are restrained.
Ropes on me.
Is this a tree or a bush?
Bush.
Cool.
Where's my
Yeah,
restrained
think
one?
of
There it
trees
is.
around here.
As well.
Kinky. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so, these ones are kind of sitting down, so I'll call them, yeah, I'll call them prone too. Hold on, I gotta get a little prone icon here.
Oh god. Who just moved my prone? How dare you?
How dare I?
Yes, it's my prone. No one else's.
No one else. Oh man. I call these guys prone because they're sitting down technically.
This one is also trancing, or did she's
It's
awake?
sitting there but awake.
Okay.
They're still sitting down, so I'll call that prone. So this one will say it leaps immediately to its feet. And goes, who goes there? I'll say that's as far as you got from being behind the tree. What would you like to do, Paragon?
I'm just gonna keep walking forward until they can see me.
I was gonna say, we'll say they can see you.
Okay. I'm gonna keep walking forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rand just gives you the worst stink eyes as you walk forward.
Alright.
Just anger veins bulging.
Oops.
Did you say anything else?
They just like what are you here for?
Well, I guess 3 things. Barnett said I could come and leave as I please, so I don't think that matters to you why I'm here. 2, Barnett and I had a deal. Agreement of sorts. So, I'm going to talk to your boss directly.
Paragon.
The monk kind of looks at the tent and looks back at him and says, "Feel free to stay the night and talk in the morning."
I just start walking past.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I stop right here and check if he's awake. Just peek my head in.
He's fully not, and the Echo Knight kind of throws out an arm in front of you.
I'm just checking if he's awake.
Actually, he's gonna stand up too. Oops.
Yeah, there it is.
He's gonna kind of move in front of you. He's
I'm just checking if he's awake.
he's not.
No need.
He's asleep.
No, I just checked. I can see that. You gonna keep being scared or what?
Is currently this fire spreading light?
Yeah. Oh,
How
Jesus.
much light?
That 10 feet. I gotta bring it back. Apparently, putting it on the background layer takes that away. Anyway. But that radius of light.
Could I, while they're distracted with Paragon, just try and stealth at half speed
You want to try
behind here?
You want to try and wiggle around?
Yeah, just a little bit while they're distracted.
Sneakily do the
While
worm.
he's doing that, I kind of I set my sword on the ground and kind of turn around, trying to whiff the side of the tent with
Well,
the flames
hold
of the
on.
sword.
I'm gonna say you don't. I don't know if you see that or not yet. Ran, roll a stealth check at disadvantage because your hands
It's
and feet are bound.
straight because
Oh right, because you
of
have.
the
Yeah.
bat. So it's
Is it
just
Ran proficient in breakdancing? I'm pretty sure she knows the worm.
Roll your stealth check.
sure thing. 17.
Paragon, you do not see Rand trying to wiggle away.
Either way, I'm doing this.
Alright.
Don't.
But the monk, however, you get about 5 feet for the monk. Move over here. Where do you think you're going? Passive perception.
I'm
of
going to
18.
take a piss. Just fuck off.
You'll be fine.
I will literally summon a demon behind you. Don't test me. Let me piss. You have no way to counterspell. I will summon a demon.
I will stun you.
You think you can stun me before I summon a fucking Babal behind you? He's a real swell guy. He doesn't like monks who can't mind their fucking business.
You'll be fine.
Can I roll something?
Steps back. Go ahead. But I'm not leaving your side.
Okay, then she'll go here and just say, "Can you like look away, fucking pervert?" Demon.
Stand right here, but it's looking forward.
Okay, cool. Then she'll wait for Paragon to do something stupid.
Alright. What are you doing, Paragon? You're just kind of lifting the tent?
So, since I have my sword and it's flamed, I'm nonchalantly, place my sword on the ground and I'm kind of nonchalantly turning, thus hitting the side of the tent with the sword in the flames, trying to ignite
Why?
the tent on fire.
Does it work like that? I think you have to make an attack roll.
Well, it's fire, right?
Or a
Fire
sleight of
will-
hand.
It's also
Catch.
magical fire.
Yeah, magical fire will catch things on fire.
I'm gonna say as you go to lower your
Maybe
sword
it does.
towards the tent, the Echo Knight uses his sword and kind of parry
Well,
out
it's
of
not.
the way.
It's not going straight down to the tent. So
You have
my
a
sword's in my
sword.
right-
You have a sword out. It's not. He's watching that sword like a hawk.
yeah, and he's on my left side. I'm on the right side. My sword's in my right hand, and I'm not lowering to the tent. I'm holding it as I was, but turning it into the tent.
Yeah,
It does
and
also
he's-
say in the item description that it only
Would
does
that
the
be-
fire damage on an attack.
Yeah. Also, would that be a sleight of hand check if he were even to allow it?
I'm
Like a disadvantage because it's on fucking fire?
gonna say like it's. Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check to try and like.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, disadvantage 'cause it's on fucking fire. To try and like twist it in such a way that he doesn't get a chance to knock it out of the way.
Sleight of hand +3.
Okay,
19.
roll once more, disadvantage.
Oh.
Also got nice 40 feet of light too around it.
16.
Mm-hmm. He kind of drops his sword and kind of swats away at it. I'm gonna say we're gonna go opposed. You can roll let's say opposed dexterity checks. Dex or acrobatics, athletics? No, I'll say you roll acrobatics or athletics versus his athletics.
Okay.
See if he knocks your sword out of your hand. Oops. $21. So, as you're kind of trying to lift it, he goes like this and swats your sword out of your hand, and it flies about 10 feet away.
What was that for?
Setting the tent on fire, or at least trying to.
I was just turning.
Leave your weapon there, I'm going to say. I'm assuming as soon as you drop it, the light goes out, correct? I'm trying to remember if the light goes out on your sword if you drop the weapon. Oops.
What?
I'm pretty sure it does.
What was that?
Flames last until you use a bonus action, or until you drop or sheath the sword.
Yeah,
Yep, there it is.
So the sword light goes out as it flies 10 feet away. We'll say this is your sword.
So, yeah, I just said, what was that for? I was just walking away.
I saw it dipping towards the tent.
I was turning away.
I'm not stupid, child.
I wasn't paying attention where the sword was. I was just turning.
I was.
Okay, and I was just turning, so...
Roll a deception check.
Ran just rolls her eyes.
11.
I don't believe you.
That's too bad, because it's the truth. I'll walk over. Pick up my sword.
He moves over here.
Cool.
And he's going to summon his echo on this side of you.
Huh?
Actually, no, right here. So, are you going to sit down like a nice little boy, and rest until the morning to have your conversation, or are you going to?
I mean, I'll sit down, but probably not here. It's kind of crowded. And as I say that, I'm going to use my necrotic shroud.
All right.
Oh, fucking hell!
What's the save on that?
Charisma saving throw DC 15.
Alright, so I got a monk and a Arcanine in there. Fuck. What's the monks? What's the number on the saving throw?
It's a DC 15.
Okay, so the Echo Knight is frightened for 1 minute.
How does this monk react to
To
seeing that?
I will say that as the wings come out... Come on, where's my stat block again?
You might want initiative roll too.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh my god!
It kind
I'm
of...
actually gonna.
The monk kind of like looks strangely, is kind of confused. I'm
Nope.
gonna say, What was that roll for?
That was to. Don't worry about it. I'll text you about it.
All right. I'm gonna say roll initiative.
Okay.
I was holding my action
All right. What?
if he did something stupid just before I roll initiative.
Okay. What? We'll let you do that first. Roll initiative, but then we'll let you do your action first. Because you were holding it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Public roll. Roll normal. Roll initiative. Thank you. Okay, so my initiative is a 13.
Okay, hold on. I gotta write this shit down. Where's my thing again? Okay, to make sure I can't remember, do they have...
I'm really hoping I roll high on this action.
Okay, I'll say the other monk. Or the monks, rather. And... yeah. What'd you roll for initiative, Paragon?
15.
Okay, 15. Barnett's just out. Okay, so we'll go this one. Paragon. Okay, so we'll say that Aconite is because he's frightened. Hold on, I gotta check something here. Just trying to work again. I think you frightened. You can repeat the saving throw once you're at a line of sight. I believe, correct? I think.
It's just they're only frightened until the end of their next turn.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's right. It is. So he's going to move away. Yeah. Gonna kind of move. Nope, I can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Become frightened of you until the end of your next turn. So until Paragon's next turn, they're frightened.
Okay. Oh wait, before he moves, Ran, what did you want to do? Sorry, I forgot about that.
Is this person like heavily distracted from whatever Paragon's doing at this point?
I will say, if you were cursing, they probably looked down and then looked away because supposedly you're going to the bathroom. Say,
If they look away from Ran, that's when Ran will strike.
okay. What do you want to do exactly? Because you are bound, hands and feet.
I am bound. That is true. But restrained does nothing to spell casting.
I will make you roll a dexterity check to see if you can get the spell off, though.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fair.
Technically, your hands are like this, right? And behind your back, too. Actually, no, I guess they're in front of you, I said.
Yeah, they were in front of me, but my ankles were bound as well. So dexterity check.
Yeah, just see if you can get a
This
spell
is
off.
not. What's the DC? I don't know why I'm asking, but
I gotta think of this one.
this is gonna suck. 12.
Yeah, I would say it's like 15, which is probably good. So you
So
go
15 just to. Okay.
Yeah, let's say you try to cast, you can't quite get it off. It does spend your spell slot, however. Sadly.
Wait, I use my spell
Yes.
slot? God. Okay.
Technically, because
Fine.
you were trying to cast a spell and you can't get it off.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I'm done.
That's your action.
Fine.
So we'll come to the top of the round. There. Remove his movement. The echo's gonna stay there because it's immune to that shit.
Question: Since what was that technically considered a surprise round there? Then
I was doing Ran.
How did you surprise them?
Ran was holding her action till you did something, so that's why I let her go.
oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, hold on, I gotta. Sorry. So next up is Paragon.
Cool. Can a prone target still take attack of opportunities?
Technically, they're just a disadvantage, I believe.
That is correct.
But it also semi-conscious, so.
So I'm just gonna walk by 5, 10, 15 here, and I'm going to.
Oh, the echo. Oh, how is this? Hold on. Oh, this is tricky. Because the echo I want is going to make your attack of opportunity using the echo. It's frightened, but the echo can't be. So I can see the echo just has a straight roll. Yeah, because the echo can't be frightened. So it's using its reaction.
Okay.
Whoa! I picked it up! Got lucky there.
Okay.
27 to hit?
Yeah, but he attacks twice?
No, the echo is using its attack. Yeah. Attack of opportunity, because the Echo Knight can do that.
Oh.
And they're also, flanked. They were flanked.
I only attacked
Or they were
once.
flanking you.
I said I only attacked once. I picked up the dice and it slipped out of my hand, so I had to roll again.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, I rolled the wrong number. Try that again. 11 points of slashing damage
Okay.
from the Echo. And what would you like to do?
I'm going to take an attack to try and cut Rand's ropes.
Do what?
I'm gonna say you can't. Rand is technically kind of behind a bush. You can't see her from right there. You can get a glance at her, but you can't reach her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I only use 5, 10, 15, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20. Rand is my ally, so I'm going to move through her space
Step
to go
over
like
her.
this. A 10, 25.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cut her ropes with an attack.
I'm gonna say you can just do it because it takes your action to do so. So you can cut either her hands or her feet.
Can I do it as a called attack?
No. You're going to kill me.
It would be a disadvantage, and if you still hit her AC, but you don't. Wait, hold on. Oh, my brain.
The rope AC. Hold on.
I got that. Hold on.
Uh,
I would
the
say
AC.
you can. It's faster if you just say it takes your action, and you can cut either her hands or her feet.
Right. But since I have 2 attacks, I wanted to use my attack action specifically.
I'm saying it's gonna take your action to just cut the ropes, because it's too
Right.
messy for trying to cut to make an attack. So I'm saying it takes your action and you can cut either her hands or her feet.
Because it's two separate locations that you have to cut.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm saying-
No,
it takes
no,
a while to cut through
And
rope.
I'm saying I'm not letting you make an attack roll in a disadvantage because that's confusing as fuck trying to figure out AC.
Basically,
All
I
right.
actually have the AC of rope if you want it.
I know, but it's just
No.
like, but
That's-
like how difficult is it as well,
Okay.
and like missing, and
Yeah.
If
That's
I-
our
if I
DM's
use-
discretion.
it's just
If I
complicated.
if it's an action to cut it, is what kind of action is that considered?
An action.
An action.
To cut either,
That's-
and
yeah.
you have to choose: are you cutting her hands, or are you cutting her feet free?
Yep. So in that case, I instead. That's puts me in a precarious position.
I'm a spellcaster.
I cut her hands free,
Okay.
and then. Fuck. That's not at all what I wanted to do. And then I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. I think I have that one. That
Okay, so my hands are free. Thank you.
is that concentration?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Ah. Okay. All right. So yes, Ran, you're up, and your hands are free.
Okay, now that my hands are free, I'm just straight up because Barnett is not within line of sight with me because he's, unconscious from sleeping. She's just gonna cast Blink and get the fuck out of there.
All right.
Go to another plane, just go poof.
So I
But she's
think-
gonna go without the ropes.
Yeah, because you would leave the rope. Well, would you?
Well, that's up to you, really. I have another way of getting out of the ropes if need be.
It's tricky because they're tied around you.
They're tied around me, but I don't know why, but I was thinking, they're not mine, so why would I want to take them? But then again, the spell says you, so maybe it's everything on your person, including the rope.
Yeah,
You
it's
could
tricky.
maybe do,
roll a d20 for me. An 11 or higher, you can ditch the ropes.
Sure. 19!
Okay, you can ditch the ropes. So you think now you still have to roll your d20 to see if you can go anywhere, I believe, don't you?
I thought that was the roll. Okay.
No, that was just to see if you would ditch the ropes or not.
Let me actually read the spell. I think it's just the first time you cast it, you go, and then on subsequent terms.
I think you still have to roll to see if you go anywhere the first
Roll
time.
a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell. Okay, so yeah, I roll a d20.
Yeah.
Boom. I do
So
not go anywhere right
do
now.
not go anywhere, no. So you have the spell going. I believe it is not concentration?
It is not concentration.
That's
It just lasts for a minute.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so you kind of, now that your hands are free, you kind of,
Oh, that's horrible. Why did I do that? I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay.
The worst.
You kind of move your hands and try to cast a spell, and you kind of close your eyes and open one and go, shit. And the monk is going to... it doesn't like the... Oh, what would it do? It's going to...
I'm out of spell slots already, y'all. Fucking warlocks with their pathetic spell slots.
Doesn't like the Paragon do that, so it's gonna attack Paragon first with its first attack. If it can, it misses, so second attack. Fuck me, I can't roll. Flurry of blows, take 1 key point. Fuck. $19 doesn't hit. It's going to move its ass over here, trying to prevent Ran escaping. Let me say this one's gonna roll a perception check. At disadvantage, see if it actually hears what's going on. Okay, it does, so the only thing it's gonna do is it's gonna wake up and stand up from prone. So it's half its movement. And it's kind of getting its bearings. So it is back to the top. So that was the end of Paragon's next turn, so that would have been his first turn that the fear ended, correct? I'm thinking about that correct?
Hmm?
Trying to figure out how his stupid wings work. 'Cause it's his next turn, so...
I think so.
Okay, so it's not feared anymore.
No, it's until Paragon's next turn.
Yeah, but
so
his next turn would have been that first turn because he did it to initiate combat.
True. That's true. Never mind.
So he's no longer frightened. Oh jeez. Okay, okay. He's gonna run up.
Well, Wi-Fi just cut out. Power's out.
Uh
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming back on.
Okay, he's going to
Oh Jesus
move his
Christ.
echo over here. And he's gonna take a couple swings at you, Paragon.
At advantage because of flanking.
Yep.
You're about to get your shit rocked.
Cool.
27 to hit for the first attack.
Yep.
You're looking at only 7 points of slashing damage. Second attack. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Okay. I can't actually update my sheet because my internet hasn't come back online.
Yeah. I will just write down what your damage you're taking, and you can update when you get a chance. So 79. I'm gonna say he's hitting you with the flat of the blade though, so we'll say it's bludgeoning, not slashing. So 8 points of, we'll say, bludgeoning damage. He's not trying to kill you right now. But he is, however, going to... is he going to do that? No, not this time. He's going to end his turn, so Paragon, you're up. Just let me know what you want to do and I'll give you numbers.
So I'm like flanked right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take my attack.
Against, do you want the monk or the Echo Knight? Or the Echo?
Echo's here too.
Yeah, the Echo's to the north of you, the monk's to the west of you, and the Echo Knight's to the east of you.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
I can't see anything right now.
So you just making attacks plus 7 to hit.
Okay. Hold on. 5. No, I'm not leaving just yet. 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I go here. Okay. So yeah, okay. I know what I want to do. I'm going to take my attacks against the monk.
Okay.
I can't roll it. Not on. Oh wait, internet's back. Roll it.
Okay.
20.
20 does hit.
Attacks. So the first attack is gonna do.
And 11 doesn't hit. So
4, so 6 damage. And then I'm gonna use my shield to bash the Echo Knight. Um,
Okay, so that's athletics check.
yeah, versus his athletics. Natural 20.
What's your total?
20.
Oh, 10 to 5, yeah, so you knock him prone, I believe, or back?
Yes.
Which one?
It's back and 5 feet.
So
Oh, I mean it's back 5 feet and prone. I
No,
should
I
say.
think it's either or. I think it's prone or back 5 feet.
Oh no, you right.
prone.
Okay.
And I'll look at Ran. I'm gonna be like, "What are you waiting for? Run!" And I cast Misty Step
Okay. Where do you
as a
want?
bonus action.
Where are you misty stepping?
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on the other side of this. And then I'm going to try to duck down, kind of.
I'm gonna give you like half cover. Well, you're tall.
And I can use my movement too. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and stop
Jesus.
you.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Okay. Oh, did you roll concentration check on your shield of faith, by the way?
Oh, I did not
I think it was what I say
roll.
was. I think you had to roll like a 10, which is probably
Um,
fine.
I think my con saves a +8. I'm not 100%
Just
sure.
roll and
My
see if you get a
character sheet
natural
hasn't
one.
loaded.
Roll and see if you get a natural one, basically.
Okay. Um, plus 9.
That is what's your plus? Plus 8, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's +8. I
Nice.
haven't loaded my character sheet yet, so
Okay. So if that's it, Ren, you're up.
Okay, at the start of my turn, or is it at the start or at the end? Hold on, can't remember. I can never
At
remember
the
this.
end of your turn.
End of my okay. For this turn, bonus action, I'm gonna click my boots of speed and just double my movement speed to 60 feet.
Okay, so you stand up from prone, so that's half your movement.
Yeah, but before that, I did it for so I still have 30 feet of movement and disadvantage on attacks of opportunity against me
Why?
because of the boots of speed.
Oh.
The boots of
Okay.
speed give me double movement speed.
Okay, where are you moving?
So what's that?
Where are you moving?
Oh yes. Attacks at disadvantage. So hold on a second. I'm gonna move right here, taking an attack of opportunity from or one of them, I believe. Unless they both took their attacks at Baragon when he moved. In which case they wouldn't have a reaction.
They couldn't because he misty stepped.
Oh, that's right. So they all three, I believe, get
No, the echo.
attacks of opportunity.
No. The Echo Knight first. Disadvantage.
Correct.
13 doesn't hit.
13 does not hit, no.
Okay, now the monk.
Thank God.
$15.
15 does not hit.
Okay,
And
roll and see if you go.
I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna can I hold my action until I'm in the ethereal plane? If you'll
What are you gonna do in the serial plane?
use an item.
Uh,
Because
I'm
I still
saying
have my
no,
action.
Well,
Blink is not an action unless you cast it the first time.
I know. I'm just saying, but you can't actually move while you're there. You can move 10
No, I
feet.
can't. I can't move. That is true.
I'm gonna say
It's just holding my action to use an object when I'm in the ethereal plane.
no.
Because I can still use all of my stuff while I'm there, technically. Unless you rule otherwise, but I don't see why not.
Sure, why not?
Okay, thank you very much. And now I'm going to roll my d20. It's 11 or higher. I poof!
Hold your horses.
Okay. So I poofed. Yes?
Yes, you poofed.
Okay. And because I'm in the ethereal plane now, I'm going to use my action to spend my one and only charge on my Cloak of the Bat to magically transform into a bat.
I guess.
Because it's an action. It's an action. God, I love it.
Sure. Okay, Monk's up. He's gonna point at the acolyte to go the other guy, and he's gonna go 5.
Good luck, Paragon.
$45. And he's gonna make his attacks. $24.
Just hits.
Okay.
Just hits? Fucking shield of faith. Oh no.
10 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Using Gazel. Shut up, Malcolm.
Oh no, you rolled an 11.
You are stunned.
Oh, buddy.
You also
Oh,
need
and you have to make a concentration check as well.
Yes, you need to make a concentration check against the whole, what did I say, 11 point to damage.
Oh no.
How'd he catch up to me so fast?
45,
Monks.
45 movement speed. So yeah, you maintain
Yeah, but I was
concentration.
60 feet away, wasn't I?
Nope. I counted it.
5,
Okay.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Then she just made it.
Just barely.
Damn.
She literally all of her movement to move diagonally.
Yeah. So this guy only uses 5 feet of his movement to stand up from prone. And it doesn't know where you went. But it's going to move its echo over here. Can't.
God, I'm so happy I blinked.
And Paragon, you're up.
Okay. Taking my attacks.
Alright. Oh, never mind, you're stunned.
Oh,
I
right.
forgot you were stunned, so that ends your turn. Ran, you're up. You poof. Where are you poofing back in?
Let me do this. 5, 10 feet right here.
I gotta really fix these bushes.
I know that's probably like difficult terrain, but that doesn't matter because I'm a bat.
That's right. We'll say you're like 5 feet off the ground.
Here's a philosophical question for you. I clicked the boots of speed before I turned into a bat.
I'm gonna say.
Does the enchantment go through or does it not? Because I'm genuinely confused on that front.
I'm pretty sure
me.
it's only your walking speed, correct?
It literally just says speed. Oh wait, if you do, the boots double your walking speed. That is correct. Thank you very
So
much for
no,
pointing that out.
your flight speed. No, your flight speed is whatever a bat is. Should
It
be
is
like
my flight speed is 30 feet.
Yep.
So because it's nighttime and
Oh.
because she's out of the radius of the light from the fire, she's just going to full dash into the sky. Where are we planning on rendezvousing? I forget where we were rendezvousing. Help, guys, please.
Uh,
I have no idea.
Marlowe.
That's what Rand told Alacia.
I believe you said Marlowe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Marlo.
Okay, then I'll start flying towards Wimburn.
All right. So are you flying straight up, or what's going on?
I'm gonna fly up and out. However many movement the 60 feet, just up and out of sight as fast as I can.
How high do you want to be?
I'll be. Oh yeah, I need to figure that out. I'm 5 feet off the ground. I'm gonna use because the light of the fire you said was 10 feet, so I want to be above that. I'm 5 feet up. I'll go 15 feet up
So 20,
and 45 feet towards the great fucking city thing.
So 25 feet in the air total with that 5 feet you already are?
Yeah.
Okay, 25. And we'll say you have to go back this way. So we'll go 5, 10.
This way?
Yeah. 5,
Yeah, that's
10,
perfect.
15, 20, 40. I think that was you said another 40 feet, right? Yeah. Monk is going to. I think it's going to take a couple attacks at you, Paragon, at advantage because you're stunned. Trying to knock you out here. Oh, I gotta reroll that one. That's on the line. Nope. 23. Does the 23 hit? With shield of face?
No.
Okay, one more attack. 25.
Yeah.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. And stunning strike.
Uh, 25 con.
Okay, so that one's actually gonna run up. Okay, so you're not stunned anymore.
Cool. There's now 2 of them?
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't even move the last one. He was a little stunned, so I said this one. This time it just ran up to you because it sees where this guy is. Echo Knight's turn. Doesn't know where Ran went. It's going to send its Echo. It's going to. What will it do? No, it's gonna. Gonna go and wake up the boss and bring the Echo down over here. Paragon, what are you doing?
Fuck.
Bye.
I honestly didn't think I'd make it this far.
Me neither.
Ooh, I know. Okay. I'm gonna hold my action until I cast Misty Step to release my fly speed wings. And then I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet into the air.
Oops.
And gain my flying speed. And then
Okay.
Didn't mean to do that, my bad.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Did you roll concentration on your shield of faith?
Oh, no.
It's like roll a 10. You need to roll a 10. So basically, don't roll a natural 1
Or 2.
or 2. Yeah,
Natural 20, wow.
yeah, you're fine. Okay, Ran, you're just dashing.
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 60 feet, I'm above the tree, and a
Okay.
bat in nighttime.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's got to be hard to see any
Yeah,
of us.
no one's gonna see you.
Thank fuck. I'm outie. I'm gonna
Econite's
try and send you
waking.
guys a message.
Burnet's waking up. He's going to. I'm gonna say at the sake of this, because you guys are pretty much. Yeah. We'll say you guys get away, and Paragon, you have 10 minutes on your wings before you have to land.
I'm gonna fly dashing for that 9 minutes, and then at the last minute, I'm gonna go towards the ground.
Okay. Okay, so we'll say you guys get away. You guys don't know what they're doing now.
Zoom.
So, are you guys going to be looking for each other, or what's going on?
I have no idea. I have no
I don't
idea.
happen to see Paragon flying, do I?
I would say his wings probably glow a little bit, so as a bat, roll a perception check as a bat.
As a bat?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a plus
That is-
1 to that, so it's just as good as my actual normal perception. Genuinely. Natural 20!
You're weird
Oh,
bad
yeah.
eyes. It's a little more echolocation, but for some reason you can still catch his glow.
Oh, yeah,
Going.
I can't actually see. I have blind sight of 60 feet, so is he within 60 feet of me?
Probably, but where you are on,
Um,
where on the map before you were. We'll say that there's just something about it. You know, bats normally can't actually see, but somehow you can just feel this radiating aura of light coming from his wings.
Okay, cool. I will follow at a distance, and if he turns back, I am going to also turn back.
I'm gonna try to connect with Ozai, see if I have any idea where he is. I can only communicate with him if he's within 1,000 feet, so I don't know if he is.
Well, you traveled even further. Now you're gonna make me do math. So it's 5:25 to begin with, and 10 minutes at 60 feet around. $600. No, you're outside 1,000 feet easily.
Okay. In that case,
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
what direction am I headed towards at the moment?
You're headed towards Wimborne, as far as I could tell, unless you were headed somewhere else.
I was going wherever I was coming from. I think wherever I walked in from was the direction that I was headed when I left.
Yeah, my brain hurts. Well, I'm gonna say you would have had to circle around to get to that tree in order to get to a place to hide. So you were facing the way you came, but coming from the way you came is going back towards Wimborne.
Okay, back towards Wimborne. I guess I'm going towards Windborne. I don't know.
Okay, Ran, what are you doing? 'Cause you definitely know where Paragon is. And when he lands.
He's going towards Wimburn.
Yeah.
Let me roll something really quickly.
What are you rolling?
I'm just rolling a d2 to choose whether or not I follow Paragon or try to find the group, because I assume Rand's just going to assume at this point that they didn't go with him. So she's going to fly back in the direction of where they were traveling before Wimburn, because she rolled a 1. So she's going to try and find the group on the road as a bat within an hour. If not, she'll turn back and sneakily just try and find them.
So that's like 600 feet.
Bro, you're totally gonna fly right back over Barnett and his group.
I'll circle around where I know the camp is. I'm keeping relatively low, about 40 feet off the ground, and I'm using echolocation to listen for my friends.
Okay, I'm just trying to think math-wise how it works.
If you need me to roll a perception check, I can and will.
Just trying to think, because you can go 600 feet in 10 minutes. Hold on. 60 feet. So 600 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna say easily within an hour, because you go like 3,600 feet in an hour. Roll. I'm gonna say they probably have a campfire going. Yeah, roll a perception check. And I
Okay,
guess
because
technically
I was-
using your stats, because, yeah.
Yeah, because I was listening for them so I get advantage from keen hearing, because I'm a bat. Ba-boom, first roll. A ba-boom, second roll. First roll's an 18.
I'll say you can easily you hear the kind of crackling of a fire, and you get closer and you can tell it's them.
Okay, I'm going to immediately, dive bomb the camp, turn into my normal form, and use prestidigitation to put out the fire immediately, because I can just do that.
Alright.
It's a small campfire, yeah?
Yeah, it wouldn't be very bright.
Yeah, immediately snuffing that flame and just saying, everybody shush, don't be alarmed, I'm fine, hi.
I'd say,
I'm back.
were you guys taking watches? And I know Alicia and Fan, you're probably about halfway through your trance right now.
I'd imagine that we'd be taking watches.
Okay, so probably Alicia and Fan are probably rotating. So one of the two of you, whoever's awake, you would see Rand suddenly appear.
I'm thinking Alicia would have took the first watch.
Elves probably would have taken the first 2 watches easily, because they're fucking
Is it-
elves.
For 8 hours, literally one of us can take 4 hours, one of us can take the other 4 hours, and then...
Yeah.
So yeah, since you were kind of talking to, I guess Equipoise in that instance, that would make sense that you might have been up later
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
meditating on things.
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to get you goggles, Pip, and it'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this happened during the first watch then?
Yeah, it's like 2 hours into Fan's trance, basically, we'll say.
Okay. So,
Before we move on, is Pip's family in the camp?
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay, so Alicia will just kind of does she see Rand coming in before? I guess, can she do a perception check to see if she saw something coming? Then she was on watch.
I don't think
I
Rand...
was full on dive bombing the camp.
Yeah,
as
I'd
a
say
bot.
with your passive perception even, you would have seen a bat dive bomb in the camp.
Okay. But it looks like an ordinary bat, though, eh?
It just looks like a bat, yeah.
Okay.
And then all of
Okay.
a sudden it turns into Rand, and the fire doses.
So
Yeah, she just falls from shadow and then reforms from the same shadow and just becomes Ran.
Gotcha. Okay, so seeing this bat flying, she wasn't really thinking anything of it, And then when it started to dive bomb, she like kind of like tensed up a little bit and took a side step to get ready to like give Fen and Pip like a kick, but she hasn't quite yet. And then all that stuff happens where the light goes out and Rand's standing there, and she like she almost looks like she's gonna tip over with just the disbelief and confusion. But she pauses.
Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't raise your voice. Hide.
Okay. Alicia will just duck down.
Okay. Where are you guys going? What was the plan? Why aren't you at Aberrufi? Or going towards it at least? What was your guys' plan? Tell me, catch me up, please. And I'll catch you up on what just happened, because Paragon's a fucking idiot. I went lone wolf. We went lone wolf.
Where is...
He was heading, God, what's the compass direction towards Wimburn? Fucking west?
West.
Yeah. He was heading west, so I assume he's going towards Wimburn.
And just to check, that's the direction we were going too, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, we were gonna be heading there, like, and hoping to like catch him after they left, so that we could get to Aberruthi, because trying to go through the fields of the plains of Drydell did not seem fun.
Yeah.
And also, that's like a months of travel on foot
Jesus.
with an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Yeah. Well, we might end up catching him then, because that's where we were heading as well.
No, we need, in the morning, first thing, to skirt way the fuck around, okay? I'm not fucking around. We just got away barely from Barnett because Paragon decided to be a Herculean idiot and just straight up attacked all of them while Barnett was sleeping. That's the only reason I got away, was because Barnett was sleeping. I was going to try it. He got away. He's headed towards Wimburn. We have to find him later.
I agree.
And do we have Ozai with us?
Yep.
Okay, then we can find him using Ozai, but right now we need to lay low and we need to like move the camp way off the path just so in case Barnett's men come this way and try to search, okay? So we need to wake everybody up and move camp now and cover up our tracks.
Alicia doesn't even really hesitate, but she'll still be very like gentle, and she'll get down on knees and start waking Fen up and Pip.
Okay.
Actually, Rand goes over to Pip to wake her up.
What now? What now? Another dream? Another what?
Not this time. Rand's back already.
Rand's
back? Start moving. They've already caused a fight. They've caused a scene.
Okay, dude, I don't think we ever get a good night's sleep around here.
Nope.
We're going to...
I'm very tired.
I'm gonna pack up and start packing up my stuff because Alicia says to move.
Okay.
Rand just gently puts a hand over Pip's mouth and just puts a finger and just shushes and just say, "It's Rand. I know you can't see. We need to move." Is that a dagger, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm gonna say roll attack with disadvantage, because you're probably going like this. So you need to roll. What is it? Hold on.
Well, she is a changeling, so she could.
No, she can't.
Never mind.
No, you don't gain the attributes of the race you change into. +7 to your attack at disadvantage, Pip.
Is she attacking me, or is she just waking up and
because she's
threatening
going
me with
like
attack?
this, I'm saying that she's not necessarily trying to attack you, but she's waving the dagger around, so yes, you.
Oh, she's just instinctively striking me, okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, 'cause she's going like this. She's panicking.
Is this considered a surprise attack?
No.
It's at disadvantage, so.
+7 at disadvantage because you can't see. It's dark as fuck. Okay, roll one more time.
Oh god. She could actually hit me. She hit me!
Oh my god.
Roll 1d4 + 4.
I have 17 AC. You literally just hit me, you fidget.
You don't get sneak attack though, just 1d4 plus 4.
I mean, she is an assassination type rogue, right?
Yes.
So technically, this is an auto crit.
Oh
Well,
Why?
It depends on how, like,
She
you know, she's just kind of
accidentally
like
yeah.
died.
She's just
not like
panicking, so I'm just gonna say you take 8 points of damage.
Oh, I'm guessing you're not happy to see me.
It slashes across your arm.
Just shush. Stop yelling. No all caps.
No all caps.
That's funny.
Aww.
Oh, hi. Okay. Hug now. Okay, cool. Let's just, yeah. Let's move camp. Paragon did a dumb. We're moving camp a little bit so that Barnett's men don't find where we're sleeping. I'll explain when we make camp. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
How you say Paragon did a dumb, but he literally tried to kill, like, almost killed himself trying to save you.
Yeah, doing the dumb. That's
Could
the
at least
definition
be a
of
little
doing
tough.
dumb.
Dang.
Okay, so we'll say pack up camp, wake up the kids, they're kind of grumpy waking up. And, well, your mom could see, technically, because she's a half-orc. So you, we'll say you easily guide them off the path a little bit ways further, kind of closer around a tree, and start. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before you settle down to sleep?
Ran is going to, paranoid, start to just cover up the previous campsite with, like, leaves and sticks and, like, make sure the fire pit's hidden.
Roll
And then, like,
roll a survival check.
sure thing. This'll go well, y'all. With a +1. Nope, not advantage, Nathan. There we go. Normal roll. That is a 5. Yeah. We're super hit.
You just kind of spread the ashes around a little, and you kind of like pat down the grass a bit, and doesn't look like people were there. It looked like something was there though. Yeah. Campfire's still
Okay.
definitely there.
Okay, then at that point she'll just head back to camp and just like, hi.
Meanwhile, Paragon was running straight towards Wimborne, and when he got tired, he's going to find go way off route to find a bush big enough to hide him, and he's gonna crawl underneath the bush.
Roll a survival check.
Yes. Please roll low. Yes.
You find a bush that you think might hide you. Maybe.
Paragon of the bush people.
So you kind of settle down in your bush to sleep, and
And I also grab like as much leaves as I can and kind of push it all together to try and like cover me.
sure, you think you're hidden.
Cool.
You're hidden. That's never a good
But
sign.
I'm only gonna sleep for 6 hours and get up and run again.
You need to
Full
sleep.
dash.
You need to sleep 8 hours, or you won't get a long rest. Or else it takes.
And you'll get a point of exhaustion.
Okay, then I guess 8 hours.
Okay, we'll say. Sake of brevity, unless anyone else at the other camp wants to do anything.
You mean at the main camp?
Yeah, the
With
main
the
camp.
party?
The main group of you.
I mean, I'm sure the party has questions for Ran. 'Cause this shit, that was the bullshit.
Alicia's gonna cast Aid at just 2nd level
Okay.
on Fen, Pip, and Ran.
Okay, so
What's-
it's +5 or it's +5 to your.
+5 to your max HP.
Oh. Cool.
So
Okay.
Pip, you currently have 64 hit points.
My god, Pip is a kind of a tanky rogue.
Okay, so if no one else wants to do anything, we'll say you guys easily get your long rest in.
Then we probably just quickly kind of recapped what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to role play
Yeah,
that,
you can
we
roleplay
can.
it out if you want. Go ahead. Feel free.
How did you even get out of there with Paragon? What did he do?
He sort of literally walked into the camp, literally just out in the open, and he did his little like weird wing thing and made one of them run away temporarily. Uh, there was a brief skirmish. I was able to blink into another plane and become a bat and just fly the fuck away. Uh, I think that's literally the only thing that protected me because I did it behind Barnett's tent so he couldn't see me. So that was fun.
That's pretty lucky.
So what
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying is Barnett and his people are going to be after us again?
probably. I'm
Okay, good to know.
actually have to message someone about that tomorrow.
What the hell? My
That's why
internet is just like it's
that's
not
why
even
I'm
the
moving.
internet. It's just the voice connection.
But I think tomorrow we need to like circle way around and come up from the south towards Wimburn and portal immediately to Ibaruthi, and just drop Pip's family off and then like portal somewhere else immediately.
I agree. We need Pip's family safe as soon
Yeah.
as possible.
If they, I don't know, do they want to go to Aberruthi, or is there literally a place where they want to go? I don't want to drop them off and then leave them to die somewhere.
Pip's mom had said she wanted to go to Aberystwyth with someplace she always wanted to see.
Okay, cool. So let's do that. Tomorrow we go to Wimburn and we chill. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go to Wimburn from the south. We're gonna approach from the south. Okay, agreed. South.
Yeah, definitely not going on the beaten path.
Yeah, but we need to approach it from the south and then go up into the sewers so that we don't get seen going in. Get to the portal house as quickly as we can, like make a fucking beeline for it in like cloaks and shit so no one sees our faces, and then get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. I'm gonna have to trust you on this one. This is well, we never really even had a full plan, so this is the closest of what we got.
I was going to suggest you guys immediately like start walking to Aberruthi, but I suppose portaling is technically faster.
Yeah, there's a bit of an issue walking to Aberystwyth. There's a fun little area called the Fields of Drydell, which I remember vaguely from Hawthorne. It does not seem like a fun time to walk through. Magic does weird shit there, and I know all of you use a lot of magic.
Oh, well, good that you're a nerd then. Thank you.
I'm not a nerd.
Keep your voices down.
You are a nerd, though.
I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
are,
I
but
paid
you're-
attention to shit.
Okay, Pip. Thank you. I'm sorry this is so last minute. I was, to be perfectly honest, I was gonna try and wait like at least 2 days so that you guys can do what you needed to do, and then I would have tried to escape and meet you somewhere. But Paragon completely fucked that plan up, and now he's probably being hunted in Wimburn because you know that dumbass can't hide worth a damn. He's wearing a full plate suit of armor and a big ass shield. He sticks out like a sore green thumb of a Goliath.
Well, at least
the
then
middle of a
there's
halfling
two
village.
separate targets for people to be looking for, and they'll have to split their efforts.
Yeah, they'll have to split their efforts, but Barnett found us before pretty quickly, so I think as soon as dawn hits, we need to get the fuck out of there and get like to Aberruthi, hide Pip's family, portal somewhere else, and just keep moving. And I also have to talk to you guys after we drop off Pip's family about some stuff. But yeah,
You have a plan, though? Tell me you
I
got
have
at least
I have
something?
a vague direction, but I I need to go somewhere, and you guys might not be up for it because it's super dangerous, but I don't want to give you the details right now because we have other shit to deal with.
I would just like to say a lot of this maybe could have been avoided if you weren't constantly keeping secrets from us, Ran.
Got it right.
Okay, fair. But I will also say that keeping secrets saves lives because the less information you know, the less of a liability you are in the eyes of the Conduit. Just saying. You're
It
welcome.
seems like we're already considered a liability at this point, but...
At this point, yes, so I'm going to open up more. That's why I said we needed to talk.
Okay, perfect.
Rice, or body chaos.
Ran.
Oh.
Pip's handing you the amulet.
She takes it, but she just puts a hand on top of Pip's hand and just says, "Thank you very much for my amulet back, and thank you for saying that, but also sorry about earlier. I could not think of any way to get my necklace off and give it to you without Barnett seeing. But you're not allowed to make any assumptions based on that action. About whatever I'm thinking, or whatever you're
Everyone
thinking,
totally
no
saw it.
assumptions." Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna take my necklace back, and I'm gonna put it around my neck.
Is that the amulet?
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. I put it under my shirt.
Okay. I don't even know if I have the brain space to ask any more questions, honestly. I'm
This
still half asleep.
Okay, we'll say you can. I'm assuming you're reattuning to it.
I would love to reattune to it,
Well,
yes,
so
but
you
let me
can-
just figure out which thing I want to unattune to. I think I'm just gonna unattune to. I think I'm gonna unattune to the Cloak of the Bat
Alright.
because I need my boots of speed.
Alright, we'll say easily enough you sit there for a little bit and reattune to the amulet and unattune from your cloak.
Is it can you put that in my inventory because I don't have it?
That's right. I forgot I moved it.
Thank you. You're the best. My God, this is
Beautiful.
okay. Cool. See,
Come
refresh.
I haven't done it yet. Hold your friggin' horses.
Oh, okay.
There you
My
go.
bad.
It's in there. Refresh now.
Refreshing.
Alright. We'll say
Oh,
sake of brevity, you all get a good night's sleep and wake up at like the crack of dawn and start heading towards the city.
So, did we do a long rest, or did we
yes,
just
you-
keep walking?
We'll say you got a long rest because you guys moved your camp
Oh.
and then took a long rest.
hello, Eldritch Blast. It's been so long.
I'm gonna continue full sprinting towards Wimburn.
Okay, yeah, Peregrine, you wake up kind of stiff and sore and start heading towards Wimborne. Let's say, because it's going to take a couple days for each of you, is there anything you guys want to discuss on your way there? Or are you just heading full tilt in the roundabout ways?
I actually would like to get my ring out and message her.
Okay. What would you like to say?
I just say, so I juked Paragon, or not Paragon, sorry, Barnett. I juked him. Thanks to my friend Paragon, I'm no longer in his clutches, but I am on my way. Alone or not.
Yeah, the only response you get back is, wonderful.
And just so we're clear, now you get Barnett to us, and so Pip can kill him after you completely ruin him, yeah?
You should chuckle. I'll have him continue his trek towards me. I'll tell him I need something.
Do you know where he is at the moment, and where we can avoid him?
I don't have that power.
Fuck.
Alright, so, sake of brevity, we'll say Paragon, once you get to the city, how are you entering?
Um,
Also, I was just going to say, could we have potentially had Alicia message Paragon to make sure
Yes.
everything was clear on the plan?
Alicia, if you wanted to do that one of the days, you could do that.
Sorry, I disconnected there.
So if you wanted to
Bam.
message Paragon to let him know what was going on, you can. One of the days. Because you're heading...
Yeah, yeah, she'll do that.
I guess I'm
What are
just
you
kind
gonna
of running in like I have something urgent to go to Guild about.
Okay, what are you saying, Alicia?
I might need help on that. I got disconnected a few times. I don't know why my internet's being wacky.
Basically, you guys are just heading towards Wimborne. You're planning on teleporting
the
to
south?
Aberuthi. Yeah, coming from the south, going to Aberuthi, dropping off Pip's family, and then paroling somewhere else. Ryan said she's got to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I guess she'll just say, we're heading south, or we're heading to Wilburn from the south. Keep out of sight. Meet us if you can to Albaruthi. And sends that.
I'd say, this is right as I get to Wimborne.
Yeah, you guys are going to Wimborne right now.
But is the message coming as I get to Wimborne or beforehand?
Probably, I would assume they would probably send it the next day, so probably as you're traveling to Wimborne.
All right, I say, on my way to Wimborne, trying to stay out of sight. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Okay. So Alicia will just turn to the rest of the group. He's heading the same direction.
Like,
Alright.
by the way, Alicia, speaking of messages, did you fucking get mine, or did you just ignore it straight up?
What do you mean? I did get your message.
Yeah, but yours is only a reply, Rand. She didn't have a slot to do it.
No, I know. Rand's just fucking with
sorry.
her.
My bad. Sorry.
What do you mean? Why would you assume I didn't?
Well, because you guys came here. You know.
Yeah, we already talked about how we were going to take the portal.
Never mind. Let's go. Let's just go. We have a long way. Ran periodically is just going to like scan the horizon around them and make sure they're not being followed.
Alright, roll a perception check.
Yeah, that's terrible. 7.
Seems fine. Seems clear.
Just in case she's gonna tell everyone cloaks, and I'm gonna disguise while we're traveling there. We don't want to be recognized from a distance,
Alright.
if possible.
Okay, we'll say, so Paragon's just running straight in. Where are you running to when you run into the city?
To the Guild.
Okay. So the rest of you said you're gonna sneak into the sewers?
Yeah, with Pip's help to guide.
Yeah, let's say because Pip knows her way through, you can easily find your way to the sewers. And where are you finding your way to within the city?
Let me look at the map of the world. World
Get Portal
lore,
House.
or not world lore. Where's?
It's in
Where's
World Lore. Get scroll up pretty far.
Oh, I do have to scroll up. Okay, thank you.
I didn't really label anything on that yet, though.
Need to look at Wimborne's map. What area is the
Portal House.
Pip's old house in? Slash the portal house?
Ivy Arches.
Ivy Arch, okay. Which part of it?
Probably like middle somewhere. I'd say.
Like right in the middle? Okay, so
further away from Moonbarrow, though. So closer to the other section.
Closer to the plaza?
Fuck, I need to look at my map.
Sorry.
was trying to do it from my memory, but it's not working.
I gotcha. I feel that as a DM.
Oh, no, that's the calendar, dumbass. Wow.
Looking at the map, I think I know where Pip's house is, but I'm not sure. We were in sort of T section, and it was a
It's
pretty
in,
small
like,
house.
I'd say it's probably in, like, closer to the lower east side. Closer to where that L is, that first L, where the lower east side and Ivy Arch meet. Somewhere around there. And I'd say the portal house is in the plaza. Wait.
Okay.
And
Uh,
Pip can guide you easily to the portal house.
Alacia, do you mind messaging Paragon to meet us at the portal house?
Did we not just want to meet him at Albuquerque?
You know what? Yeah, just message Paragon, tell him to portal to Ibaruthi as soon as possible, as quickly as possible.
I did tell him that that's where we were heading. I might want to conserve my spell slots just in case.
That's fair. So let's go to the portal house then.
Meanwhile, while at the guild, I'm going to see if I can't pay some people to accompany me to the portal house to ensure my protection. Seeing as I was just 3-on-1.
I'll say that they'll do that just because you're a member.
Cool.
So we'll say Paragon probably gets there first because you guys are traveling to the city. So it is 5 silver pieces for you to travel to Ibaruthi.
Okay. Silver or gold?
Silver.
Okay, cool.
Because it's in Kingdom. And the group of you, will say you go through. The group rate will be 1 gold piece for the lot of you. Oh wait, how many are there? Yeah, you guys would fit in group of 5.
Because it's us and Pip's family.
Oh wait, you're right. No, so you would have to either do a couple of groups or 5 silver pieces each. You can go
5 silver each?
Or a couple of groups of 5. So there is
Okay.
4.
So it's going to be 2 gold or like a lot more gold. So let's just do the 2 gold.
Yeah,
Alacia will just pay the 2 gold.
You guys can split into 2
Oh,
groups.
okay.
Alright. So we'll say you guys easily get through. I'm assuming Paragon's probably going to wait near the portal house.
Yeah.
So we'll say you're waiting for about 10 minutes or so. And before they finally step out of the portal house and you see Paragon there.
I would like to say that Ran is fully disguised at this point. Does not look like Ran at all.
Alright.
Fen is disguised as best as she can.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm going to just assume that it's Ran seeing the rest of the party.
Makes sense. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Portal to Abaruthi. At least my mind.
You guys are in
No, yeah, we
Abaruthi
just
now.
did.
Oh, we are?
When I see Rand come through, I'm gonna tell her I know about the ring. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know about the what?
The ring.
Okay.
What does Albuquerque look like?
Oh shit, sorry.
I have the map. It looks like a pretty cool city.
I gotta find my description here. So let's say as you step out. Whoa, where's my page? So many pages. So you step out and there is. Oh wait, where's the map?
This is my favorite city in Shellier, and I'm so happy we're here.
Let's say you step out into the. What district would that be? Probably Haywood district. Oh wait, no, I lied. Probably in the Midtown.
Midtown. Okay.
Kind of market area. And you see basically buildings of like all shapes and sizes, like really tall, and they're built from thick quarried stone with heavy stone roofs, and then here and there, and when you get to like a hill, you can see like over the city, especially to the, I guess it'd be kind of more northern area of the city. There's a lot of roofs that have like this blue glass that seems to like sparkle, and it's the morning, so it's like in Chile, it's kind of a little rainy, but you can see the rain kind of hitting this kind of blue glass on the roofs, and it kind of sparkles a little bit from your vantage point. But most buildings are just filled with stone and or made of stone, and many have these either glass roofs or glass accents to the roofs. It's really pretty. Kind of glitters. And Pip would know it's known as the Glittering City. That was right. So, what would you guys like to do from here?
Pip's family wanted to go where in Aberuthi?
They just say that we've just never been here. I think we'll be safe here.
Just in case, where's the guild around here, and how much will it cost for me to ask the guild, to protect them?
Probably in the somewhere in the midtown, and we'll say for protection they'll be 50 gold.
Okay. In that case, I will say I can guarantee their protection, with the guild.
You're really like low volume right now. Like at the bottom of a well.
It might be an issue with your headphones.
Like your headphones aren't plugged in all the way.
Yeah.
Test. Hello.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Okay. I will say I can guarantee their protection with the guild.
Okay.
And then I'll start heading towards the guild. I'm gonna pay 50 gold.
It's for Pip.
Alright, so you pay that.
Okay, done. At some point, I need to get those gloves back from Ben and that dagger back from Pip and sell them.
I mean, Pip's using the dagger. I'm like, oh no, she's not. She's using her blade. Never mind.
You don't sell things. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, what would you guys like to do?
Okay,
Well-
what's our to-do list here in Aberuthi? We need to find Pip's family a place to stay.
Which we've done.
Well, we found them protection.
We found the protection. They don't have anywhere to live, though.
I think I'll say that the guild will actually allow them to stay there until they can find accommodations.
Oh, well, there we go, guys. We did it. We saved Pip's family.
Alicia will give
And-
the father an additional 50 gold just to get them
Alright.
started.
Wait,
So you find a 40 gold in your pocket at some point in time there, Paragon?
oh,
I think
Okay.
is what you're saying?
I'm not sure.
Is that where you're
I
saying
believe-
there, Pip?
I believe Pip
Yeah.
was actually. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, anything else you wanted to do here, or find a place to
oh.
chat?
Before
Where
we
do we wanna
drop off Pip's family, Ben would like to take one of her sashes, rip it in two, and then give one to each, and give a little sash to each of the kids, and tell them they're monks in training now.
Aw, let's say like with Pip's help or
That's
someone with a
awesome.
dagger, you can kind of like get it into, you tie it around their waist. They're really excited. What color is this? Are these ones?
I'll say this was my. Let me check what colors I had because I actually wrote it down. What colors I had.
Yeah.
This will be the blue one
Okay.
because we're in a blue city, so.
Okay.
That's-
They're really excited. They're like, ooh, and they kind of run around squealing and give you a hug.
Look at that.
All right.
Good deeds. Good deeds.
While they're at the guild there, Alicia will look to just like any officer there. Is there somewhere where we could all sit and have a private conversation?
And they just point at Paragon and say, "You've got quarters. You could probably stay there."
Yeah, I suppose. Follow me. I start headed towards the barracks or quarters, wherever. Yeah.
All right. We'll say you guys settle down, and they're not necessarily the most private, but there isn't anyone in here right now because it's like 10 a.m. A bunch of bunk beds, basically.
Is there chairs?
No, but there's enough cots and beds around. You can all kind of group around.
Okay, Alicia will stay standing. Okay, we need to figure out what we're doing. Rand, you said you had something to say.
Yeah, I did. This whole thing with Barnett and trying to get me into Thalion, fully my fault. Because he was ordered by the leader of the conduit, a bitch by the name of the Controller, Dominatrix.
Paragon kind of lights up. It's like, that's who that is.
Yeah. She pulls out the ring, but she's not wearing it. And she just says, "This is from Thalion. Because I was born there. I was born in a place called Kelna. It's a port town way on on one of the most northern islands called Ekron. Is that the island? Is that what the island's called? Is it called Ekron?
No, it's Capel. Ekron
Oh,
is
sorry.
actually a town, I believe.
The island is called Kaifal. It's C-A-E. It's pronounced Kai, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Kaifal, Capel, something like that. I got that set somewhere.
And I'm gonna be honest. I was born into a merchant family. My mother was a nurse, and my father was a trader within the city. He was like a trader on the docks and everything. We actually grew up fairly wealthy. Let's just say, long story short, my mother and father were murdered by shapeshifters. I don't know what they were, but they were shapeshifters. They like turned into my parents, and so I ran away. I ran from Kelna, or at least into the seedy back alleys that I was never allowed to go to, and that is where the Controller found me. And she more or less kidnapped me off the streets and trained me to be a thief in the conduit. Eventually, I heard like a voice, a man. He summoned Valvan for me, and then later reforged Valvan into my sword that you all saw. And I went to Hawthorne. And now the fucking controller. She wants me back in Thalion because of my twin brother and sister, and also because of the current queen of Thalion from Fallholt. She's apparently a super tyrant bitch, and
Even
she's
more than
fucking
your
things.
tyrant bitch?
What'd you say?
Is it even more than your tyrant bitch, referring to the controller?
Oh, apparently, according to the controller, she's worse than the controller, which is surprising considering the controller is a human trafficker, or a person trafficker, not just humans. Uh, but yeah, my twin brother and sister, they are in prison, and the controller wants my help and your guys' help. Basically, I don't know, fucking over the queen or something. It's really, really stupid, and it's a really long journey, and there is a very high possibility that someone will die on it.
And you trust this controller?
Not any part of me trusts the controller, but my brother and sister didn't die that day, and I don't know where they've been, but apparently they were with her the whole fucking time, and she kept them away from me or something. So, gonna kill her later, as I do. The
Wow.
good news is that I sort of made a bit of an agreement with her because she doesn't like Barnett. Kind of made an agreement that she's gonna ruin Barnett for me because I agreed to go to Thalion. And she's gonna eventually bring Barnett to us so that Pip, you can kill him.
And also, Pip asked if there's. You don't know, is there any way we can verify that?
Oh, verify what?
I'm
I
assuming
didn't
about
see
the
the message until now.
controller. I'm assuming.
Oh, nope. There's I don't have a way to verify that they're
Oh,
alive or even that they are in prison if they are alive. But I don't know. She seemed sincere enough, and I know her enough to know when she is actually rarely sincere. So I think there's a chance. I don't think there's a guarantee, but I think there's a chance.
So, in order to get to Thalion, don't we have to go through Xavier?
Yeah, we'll have to portal to Marlow and then head up the road to Lyweiss and then to the Korikip pass.
Holy.
and you would know, Ren, that. What did I say you would know? That it's not as easy to go through the pass if you're not from Valiant as one might think.
Yeah, you guys are not from Thalion, so the pass is going to be difficult. I would suggest sailing from, like,
You could also
Stratham,
know
or
you cannot sail into
that's
Valiant.
what I was that's what I was getting at. Yeah, that's why I said I
Okay,
would
sorry.
suggest that, but
My
yeah.
bad. Sorry. Getting
It's
ahead
okay.
of myself.
I would suggest sailing from one of the port cities up there, but you can't actually sail into Thalion because there's a heavy amount of enchantment magic that just blocks shit. So the pass is literally the only way through, and if you're not from Thalion, it's fucking difficult to get through. So
I'm gonna
not
say
only is
everyone else roll a history check.
Might take me a second here. My Chrome was
No problem.
causing problems, I think.
oh my god, Ben with a
Nice,
natural
Ben.
20.
Uh, Pip, you have a +1.
I really paid attention in class.
Okay, say 18 for Echo Price, natural 20 for
Yep.
Ben. I'll let Pip roll still. +1, Pip, 8.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll say Fan once again. Do you really paid attention to your history? You would know that in the Korikip Pass, you can't, unless you're from Thalion, you can't actually see it until you're up really close. And even then, your vision's a little funky.
Fun.
Things will be difficult. And actually,
Also,
I would say also with a natural 20, you would know that traveling without a Thalion born would be even slower, and you would likely get stuck. And that traveling with a Thalion born, you would want to remain close to them.
Well, as he's saying that, I'm like, what I remember is like you can't if you're not from Thalion, you can't really see it until it's like right there. So if you're gonna be
Yeah.
traveling with Thalion, you need to travel with someone, and like your vision can go funky if you're not from Thalion, and just starts kind of spattering off again, and then just be like, not a nerd.
You are fully a nerd, hon. Fully a nerd. Like, you're a history buff. But in any case, the other thing, guys of the group, Echo Price and Paragon, you guys gotta keep your mouth shut when we're in Thalion, because it is males in Thalion are sort of second-class citizens. Females are like all the way up to the hierarchy. All of the government officials, they're females. All of the soldiers, they're typically male. And yeah, they're pretty strict about males not talking when they're not supposed to, being very formal. So basically, don't talk to anyone unless they talk to you, especially if you're about to talk to a woman, because you will be probably arrested. I'm not even joking. You will probably be arrested for talking to a woman without permission. It's fucked up.
The Paragon's gonna have to keep his mouth shut for once.
Yeah, I know, it'll be a blessing, but also it's Thalion, and everything is deadly as fuck there. Especially because they have, like, super magic and really advanced technology, which is how I got the fucking ring.
Pip asked a question earlier.
What was the question?
Could Alacia cast Sending if Rand disguised herself as her sibling?
If Ren,
I don't know what they look like right now. I only know what they look like as kids.
That's true. You could disguise yourself as them as kids and give a name.
I don't know if that would be
I'm gonna
like
say
still
that's
really knowing them.
not quite all. I was gonna say if you knew what they look like as adults, and now I would say yes, but you don't know
Okay.
enough of you. You were really young, and they were even younger, so.
Yeah, they were. I was.
6.
Rand will say that she was fully 6 years old when her parents were murdered, so they were like 3.5, 4 years old. Not even.
They were really young.
They were toddlers. So yeah, kind of fucked up.
Cool, so what's the plan?
The plan is I have to go to Thalion to save my brother and sister. You can come with me, you can not come with me. I understand if you don't, because most of you could probably, potentially, very much die, and I don't want you to die because you're my friends.
Well, there's some stuff I'd like to do in
You don't know that, Ren.
in Gavia, but other than that, I've got nothing else better to do.
And to answer your question, Pip, I don't know where the prison is that they're being held, but I know that the controller mentioned that the Queen took them into custody.
Actually, I would say you would know that you don't know for sure, but it is rumored there is a prison beneath the Palace of Bone itself.
The Palace of what?
Bone.
Yeah. Yeah, the Queen lives in this place in Fallhold called the Palace of Bone, and it's pretty hardcore. It's literally an impenetrable fortress. The prison is underneath said impenetrable force, and it's even more impenetrable than the impenetrable fucking
Actually,
fortress.
and
What
So
if
it's a
we
fortress
found?
within a fortress within a fortress.
I'm gonna
What
roll
if
off
we
that.
found the old queen?
What did you say, Kara?
I'm just gonna say really quickly. Sorry, Paragon. Rolling off that natural 20 from Fen, because that's pretty good. I'm gonna say Fen knows from history that the Palace of Bone was constructed by Queen Vivian Scarlet. Or
Yeah,
what
so
it's
it's the old
constructed
queen.
for.
So what if we find the old queen?
If we find the old queen, isn't the old queen dead?
No, she's in hiding.
No, she's alive. We know
Okay.
that
You
from
were
before.
told that you want the controller wants your help in
Oh right.
restoring her.
Okay. The controller specifically wants for the old queen. What was her name? Scarlet?
Vivian
Vivian.
Scarlet.
Yeah, Queen Vivian Scarlet. She wants her back on the throne. That's why she wants me back in Thalion, because she thinks she can help me either find her or help her go into power.
Well, there was somebody who asked me to help with that a long time ago as well. So I'm game.
This is like super dangerous, guys. I'm not kidding. Like all of the other shit that we've done, the wolves in the woods fighting the conduit so far, child's play.
So you mean going to rescue you by myself was like nothing compared to this?
That was really nice of you, but compared to Thalion, that was a play fight between toddlers.
Ah, fuck. So
Like,
maybe we should like stay
I could
here
die.
and get. Maybe we should like stay and get stronger before we do that.
I need to get my siblings out, and I already told the controller that I'm going.
The longer we stay in
But
one place, the more of a chance that more dickwad's gonna show up again.
well, I don't think he's going to be a problem anymore because he's, going to get completely ruined and then later brought to us so that we can kill him. Anyways,
Pip said
Pip
something
says we need to
about-
Pip, isn't there like a library in this city? What do we need to research exactly? Because I know you said that you wanted to research some things in a library somewhere, but I can't remember if you said it was in Aberuthi or not.
Yeah, amulet
I wanted
champions of equipoise,
Oh, I see.
etc. And Pip knows about the Aeos Athenium here in Aberuthi.
So yeah, why don't we go to the library in the morning and research what it means to be a champion of a god? And then think about fighting, a revolution.
I'm game. There are a couple of things that I want to look up to in the library.
We'll add it to the list of crazy things we've accomplished since graduating Hawthorne.
Should we lead the revolution? What if
It wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done so far. It might be the craziest thing we've done so
I
far.
wonder
is
how
one-
the kobolds are
Then
doing?
going to be the
I
craziest
know. I was
thing.
just thinking about the kobolds.
We should
The
go visit them.
kobolds were adorable. That was adorable. Like putting Queen Scarlet back on the throne of
I
Thalion.
think he's very popular amongst the people.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice to get them on the side of Queen Scarlet, but the current queen, whose name I forget at the moment,
Zephora Litchfield.
yeah, Lichfeld,
how did she
Queen
even become the
Lichfeld,
queen?
she has the entire power of the Thalion military and navy on her side.
So we need a army and a navy with us too. Is what you're saying?
Potentially, I need to see what the controller has planned first, because she always has a plan, A through Z, for everything she does.
Well, fuck.
And more than likely, she'll betray us when we're done. So we need to keep an eye out. There's like a non-0% chance that she will betray us when this is all said and done.
Oh, shit.
Because in her own words from me growing up, no one leaves the conduit ever. She wants me back.
So, technically, were you ever inducted into the conduit, or were you just
Yeah,
like there?
fully. She undoes the disguise self that she has on her constantly, and she shows the conduit tattoo on her left wrist.
So, what if we like remove the tattoo?
Doesn't work like that. You just can't leave. You can't. They'll find you.
But what if we like cut off the hand and like
I'm not
regrow
cutting
it?
off my hand, Paragon. That's my favorite.
Well,
Not actually, no. Righty is my favorite hand. What am I talking about?
we can go see some magic person and regrow it.
Is the mark magical, Care?
You would assume so. You don't know.
And also, just because someone, gets rid of a mark they had doesn't mean that they lost the bonds, like, all that stuff.
Yeah, I may erase the mark, but I made a deal. And the deal with the conduit is once you're in it for life or until you die / go to prison and get killed in prison.
But if your arm dies, right?
No,
They have no
no,
way of knowing that your body is alive.
that's not how it works, and I am not letting you cut off my arm. Like, no. I
I bet
appreciate you saving me, but you're not cutting off my arm at all.
it was just a thought. Like maybe it would work.
I need 2 hands to fight with my sword.
But we could always regrow the arm with magic, right?
No, that's really, really expensive. Even if you have Thalian healthcare for a female, it's super expensive.
You get whapped upside the back of the head, Paragon.
Oh, all right. I think it's time to leave. We're leaving now.
Speaking
No,
of speaking of money, though, I do have the magic to possibly revive one of us if we die, but I don't have the gold to do it.
Okay, then in the morning, maybe we go out. And what do you need for that spell if we die?
I
Because we're
believe.
probably one of us is gonna die in the pass, probably guaranteed.
300 gold worth of diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go to like a pawn shop or a jewelry shop tomorrow, and get as many diamonds as we can buy with our money combined. Because I only have, I literally only have, 139 gold, 5 platinum, and 8 silver.
I'm not too
That's
far
it.
off from that.
That's
I
not
look at-
even. That's like half of a diamond that we need for one use of that spell, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
look at Pip and Fan and I say, those items I gave you, are you planning on using them? Or keeping them? If not, we could probably sell them in exchange for diamonds.
Or at least coin. I hand over the gloves you made and say, thank you very much for them. It was very thoughtful and good memory of that thing we fought in the forest. Kind of shiver a little bit. And hand them over.
In there is clawed gloves, Paragon, and you can add them to your inventory.
Cool.
I could give you my cloak to sell, but I'm not going to because that's literally my favorite item. So. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull out Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy.
Hmm?
Sorry we haven't talked for a while. Been a bit crazy. How you been?"
You know, shoved in a bag. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, that's fair. You are a skull, so I understand a bit of depression happening, you know? You want to talk, like, feel free.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Have you ever fought anyone from Thalion, specifically with their magic? And do you know what it is if you do, if you have?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Do you know what Thalion is?
It's a kingdom, yes.
Yeah, do you know what their magic is? Their like special magic because they have special magic. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm,
Because you're like an ancient warrior, so I assume you probably like defended Cavia a couple of times. Yeah,
well, I mean,
maybe.
I was only tasked with bringing the amulet to the temple and guarding it. That was my task.
Oh, so
The order told me to.
so do you know what it means to be a champion of equipoise then?
Hmm. The order knows more than I do.
But you were the champion of equipoise.
Technically.
So why wouldn't you know the information about the champion of
I
equipoise?
know what my task was. But every
Okay.
champion has their own quest.
In in that case, I'm
The
gonna
order
give
knows more.
you I'm gonna because you were a champion of equipoise, I'm actually gonna give you over to the current champion of equipoise. Her name's Pip. She's real chill, and I hand Oliver to Pip, and I just say, uh, "That's a present for you, Pip. That's your skull now. His name's Oliver. Cool. You've met him.
It's your skull.
You have a second skull now. Congratulations. He
I
might
added it to your
tell you.
inventory.
Okay, I'll remove him from mine.
You, Oliver, kind of like his eyes kind of have like a little glow in them, like a little green glow. And he's kind of like, "Hello."
Cry. Alright.
You're nice. I'm gonna go to sleep now. And his eyes kind of dim.
So the plan is just to refresh my memory. We go to the library slash jewelry shop tomorrow. Get some like you guys. You're on diamond duty. You're diamond squad, and then whoever is good at like reading. Then you should definitely go to the library with a couple of people. I don't know where you guys want me. I'm good at like talking, so maybe I can get a lower price on diamonds if need be.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
All
I
right,
was
so I
thinking
on
Or you can hype up some of the items.
I was thinking you, Equiprice, and I would go.
Jake, you there?
I was saying
okay. So Diamond
If-
Squad is Rand, Echo Price, and Alacia.
I figured you all can secure the diamonds for me, and I could maybe go do some research with them.
Okay, so just me and Echo Price then for Diamond
And me.
Squad
And
And
Paragon.
and Paragon.
Yep.
Okay, so Rand, Echo Price, and Paragon are Diamond Squad.
what time is it right now, by the way, Care?
By all this conversation, it's probably about nearing 11 a.m.
Sick. Let's roll
Okay,
out.
so Nat slash Oliver. So, Ran, Echo Price, Paragon, we're Diamond Squad, we're the Charisma crew, we're gonna get a lower price on these diamonds.
And you
Well,
can also
Orange
hype up the
Squad.
things he's selling.
And we're gonna hype up the shit I'm selling.
Okay,
And then
so
I also walk over to one of the guild members and ask them, where can I sell high priced items? And these items for a good price, and I show him the two items that I have to sell.
You probably want to find. He says you probably want to find the second flower.
The second
the magical
flower.
goods place. That would
Okay.
be-
So I turn back to the group and say, we have to find the second flower.
Alright, I'm gonna say we're gonna end it there, but just as a note, just like an extra prepare or some shit, I want everyone to send me a list or whatever topics you want to research, so I can make sure I have that prepared.
We can chat in the chat, our chat to make sure we kind of talk about what we all need to research and
Yeah.
it's the individual topics people want to research too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Oh, Emily.
Okay, there we
Great.
go. Cool. So Diamond Squad ran Algo Price